Hello, everybody, and welcome to some Tales of Borkvard Godslayer. I didn't realise that deafening myself, they could still hear me. So I have just server deafened half of the crew. I just watched them all take off their headphones. So I'm going to undeafen myself. I should have muted myself at the same time as deafen, and that's what I've done incorrectly. But welcome back.
Was that? What did you do? Why were you blaring music?
Yeah, I didn't realise that I needed to hit the mute button as well as the deafen button.
It's alright, I've only been using Discord for, what,
I've never used those commands.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, we're good. So, would anybody like to do a recap?
Things are fucked.
I'll do one. Go on.
Hit me up.
So last time we continued our adventures in the Underdark. We flashbanged a room with a priestess woman in, a
Never
drow
got that plan
priestess,
actually going.
and well, we tried to, and we murdered her while she was
We
torturing
stacked up.
a man named.
You know what? It's like that clip of some special operations, people training, or some National Guardsmen. They stack up on a
One
door,
trips, one throws the grenade, and hits the
drops
side.
it, throws it, hits the door frame, and just falls to the.
Do I have that guy's name written down? Yes, the person we killed was Lady Talise, which was one of the mistresses of the daughters of Yolchek or whatever. And yeah, and we managed to get her servant to work, well, guide us a little bit through the Underdark. After he had been almost flayed to the shoulder, which was interesting. He's a bit of a weird one. He wants to keep parts of his mistress in his coat for some reason. And he led us past loads of spiders and gave us the opportunity of either travelling the spiders' webs, going down a 500-foot cliff, or following some tunnels, some really strangely smooth tunnels, into a place filled with eyes and mouths. We took that option, foolishly, and have now XCOM'd our way into multiple combats with out-of-character knowledge gibbering masses, or whatever that gibbering mouthers, I think they are, but in character context, we don't know what they are, they're just going blah, blah, blah. And we've killed a number of them, but Oakenthorn Thingyberry has been squashed by one, and he's at risk of death.
They're a Goomba.
And yeah, that's where we were.
Okay, so we left off in combat at the top of the round with Tyburn as the first person to make a move today.
My chat is just going, holy shit, Roach just shaven. Yes.
Oh, right.
They've already noticed.
There's an audience.
Yeah.
Roach just puts on a plastic, like the brown paper bag over his head.
Should I just draw it on? Is that going to be less of a shock?
Just get a prosthesis.
Parry's just gonna shout like, "Please heal me! Heal me!"
Sorry.
I hear a faint voice from the darkness. I can't see it.
Okay,
Oh yeah, you're
the last thing
blind.
that happened was Dingleberry's being resorbed by the by one of the gibbering mouthers, and you could just see his head and one arm sticking out as it's just been pulled into the mass.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
You're unconscious.
Parry just saw that happen, so he's slightly scared because he's starting to get spawned.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Barry is
Well,
slightly worried.
he's a brave soul, so he's slightly scared, but he thinks he can take him on. Just he wants health.
He wants help.
Help, right?
We need to start buying health potions.
You don't say.
Wait, didn't someone buy some at some point? Didn't we have some? Or did we use them all?
Yes,
up
the
already?
person who got turned to stone.
Well, did they get turned to stone with him?
Yes.
Yes.
Everything he was holding.
Wow.
All of his possessions got turned to stone, so those were
Including the Cudgel of the Dread Emperor, which was a really, really cool item.
There
Yep,
must
so
be
there's-
something in Art Lox's bag that can help us.
So there's 200 gold pieces of good health potions on Cosman right now in a bag.
Look, the bag isn't like Mary Poppins' bag where you can just pull anything out of it. Like it's just gonna be in there. Like only the things that you put into it will come out.
I mean, arguably, there's probably enough shit in there that we forgot is in there. That would be actually worthwhile.
Mitch has got a catalog.
I do have 3 pages of notes of what's in there right now. I can have a look if you want to see if there is anything.
We got any enticing dead parts of animals or something we can throw and maybe throw off these things?
There is an orc head.
Maybe they'll like that.
What about this orc loincloth?
Ogre loincloth.
No, they'll just make them more
Ogre
killing.
loincloth. I'm really happy Alex remembers after all this time. It's an ogre loincloth.
That was one of like the first encounters you all fought together.
That was, I think, that was on my first or second game.
No, that was your first, because that's where we almost drowned you
Wow.
by
Yes, it
throwing
was.
you into a river.
That was your first
So,
quest,
Bob,
Parry.
What are you doing?
Helped killed an ogre, my first quest. Gah.
Sacred Flame,
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one were you trying to hit?
the only one that I can see standing in front of me.
The one. Oh, right. The one in front
Help
of you. And that is
me!
You don't have
X.
light cast on you, do you?
No, I have light on me. But I can't see. I can see Aoth, and Felicia standing behind me. And then I've got like 10 feet of dim light, and then there's something else at the edge of my vision there. I don't know who or what it is though. So you can call for healing as much as you like, but I can't see you, so I can't heal you.
Gorman! It's just we can't say anything because it's like Bastone levels of artillery flying everywhere.
I can't heal what I can't see.
Technically, Midge, if it was Bastone, they wouldn't be calling for a corpsman; they'd be calling for a medic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There is a
Wrong.
difference.
Okay.
What
Jeez.
was
Iwo
the,
Jima
DC,
levels
Bob?
of debris.
DC is, I think it's 14. Let me double check. Yeah, spell save DC 14.
Just think,
So,
because if we all die
dex
down
save-
here,
Dex save
Fails.
against DC 14.
New campaign?
Damn straight he does.
Oh yeah.
New campaign. Right. 2d8.
This series has only had
plus-
4 series of
well, that's the thing about D&D. You can just die at any time until you
Mm-hmm.
get to level 15. Then
Ah.
then you're basically immortal.
Oh, by the way, I think I leveled up, but obviously I can't level up until we take a rest.
Zap.
All right, so you Sacred Flame the one in front of you, Bob, and you manage to Sacred Flame right as it's like snatching at you. You Sacred Flame into its mouth, and you watch as the little burst of flame and smoke just starts gouting out of various orifices and eye holes, popping little various eyes out of it. You did a hell of a lot of damage to that thing. It's not looking good.
Eat helm spice.
Yeah, I'm level 7. You know, when we get out of here.
Whoop-de-doo.
Well, fuck you, Drew. Perry.
Don't die.
Wait, we got we got gibbering to deal with.
We got gibbers.
We already went through Bob's turn though, so let's just keep going.
What's
Perry?
I would use a bonus action to heal, but I can't see anybody to heal.
Could have stepped forward one. Like
No, we're
Bob
good.
towards.
But I know not towards a step 2.
Well, I
Perry,
can
that's,
heal myself.
Oh shit,
That's a
sorry.
wisdom saving throw. from
Cost me an
Perry,
action.
First thing off the bat.
Who needs a wisdom saving, bro?
Perry,
Oh, just Parry.
I need to do a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
because the voices are in your mind.
They're in their mind.
Is that
Pass.
okay? Yay!
So what would you
Okay.
like to do? The one directly north of you is the one that ate who's it's.
Is it
Watching as
bloodied?
it's just
So I'm a bit torn here. If I hit that one, I feel like I'm hitting him at the same time.
Well,
That's
So
only
I-
if you-
if
that's only if
Kevin,
you
can
hit
you
him badly.
you can see his hands and thing, right? Can't you try and
Wait, what's
pull
his
him
thing?
out? His hands and
His
Yeah, my
dingleberry.
head in my hand, in my arm.
Ding-
That little thing that dingles?
Yeah,
The
like,
dingleberries.
but you could try and pull him out from underneath it so he doesn't get absorbed. Maybe, possibly
Can I?
stop a
But then I
character
might get pulled in as well.
I think you.
Well,
could
think of it like this: it's a lawful good character. What would you want
That's
to
what I mean.
do?
No, he's
Are
too,
you-
too good.
That's why I'm staying the help.
Okay, I'm
but Yeah, I'm kidding, but I'm gonna stay the hell. Like I said, because I want to save him. That's his thing. That's why I said I'm worried, but I'm kind of like my guy's brave enough to
Well,
stay
if you
there.
hit the
But
one on
the
top of
decision
it,
about what to do is what's confusing him because he thinks I can either hit it because that's what I'm good at.
but
Or I
you'd,
could try
you'd
and-
run the risk of hitting him too and making him fail death saving throws.
Making
In a
the situation even
mechanical,
worse.
in a mechanical
Well,
sense, you
I
could
don't know how
outright
it would
kill
work
him.
mechanically, so I don't know how it
Could
would
outright
work
kill.
mechanically. Ben, which one looks a bit more like? What is the two next to me? What do they look like? Are they like partly
both
hurt
bloodied.
or they're both bloodied? Okay.
But remember, they all have.
Because the problem is, I need to kill them because none of you guys are with me, and I am not got good health.
I'm
The only
not supposed
person-
to be up there. I'm doing what I can from here.
I tried to back you up, and then I started to get eaten.
Maybe I should hit the other one and leave Dingleberry's one, so I can help him after
That's
I
up to
kill
you.
the others. Ah! How to help Dingle? Sorry, Oakenthorn. Sorry, I've gone so used to now. I need Oakenthorn. How do I help
Maybe-
Oakenthorn?
Well, maybe you could hit a part of the creature that obviously does not contain a part of Oakenthorn.
If only you had a bidet.
Dude, that was my initial thought that that's my character would be thinking.
So
that I could just
like swipe for the
hit him.
knees or something, you know?
Well, the
like,
one that's-
like I mean, it
the
doesn't
one
have
that's-
legs, but you know what I mean.
Maybe then it will release.
Parry,
him.
parry.
Right.
Put it-
Hang on a second, guys. It's not combat by committee. Perry, you need to make a decision.
I think if I was in, I'd probably hit the one that he's in, but I'm
Just
gonna try
saying,
not to
we're
hit
all
him.
gonna go before it gets to go.
So I'm gonna hit the one that he's in to try and get him out.
Swing away.
This is the one time he's gonna roll a critical failure.
Yeah.
NG
Well,
petitions
what about
got
the-
powers.
What about the time he rolled
There you
2
go.
critical failures back to back and fell
That was
into a
great.
carpet of smothering?
That was great.
Yeah.
Does that hit Ben?
Yes.
Okay. I'll roll for damage.
All right.
How much spells did I have left? Okay, my spells aren't too bad right now. Could probably use smite. But yeah, I won't use that. I'll hit it again.
All right.
I'll save you, Oakenthorn. I guess. That hits.
Yeah, that is.
Do I use smite?
Accurate depiction of what sounds are coming.
Can I use smite? Or that hurt? Would that hurt? I don't even know how smite would look. I don't even know what that meant to look like.
You can use smite if you want.
I'll use just a level 1 smite, just to do 2 d8s.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I kill it because I want to help him. 1, 2.
Okay, so that's 9, 13,
23.
Okay. So that was a mighty blow, and you managed to smash the top of the gibbering mouth, or not the mouth, the orifice that's eating Oakenberry, and do a significant amount of damage to it.
Jesus.
These things are tough. They are tough. They're very tough. All right.
Does anyone
so
have barrels of pitch?
There was that
Can
one
anyone-
time you used that.
Well, I mean, I can take them. It's just I need help. I need to be healed.
Don't you
continuously.
have like lay on hands that you can
But
just
it's
dump
an
all your
action.
lay on hands into?
Lay
It's
your
an
hands on
action.
yourself.
It's an action, isn't it? So that means I can't hit. I can't attack at the same time.
Oh, you're fine, Penny. What are you whining about?
Yeah.
Well, you can't
I'm
attack
correct.
twice, right? Or no, never mind. No.
No.
But yeah,
Uh,
attacking twice is
it's
because
two-
it's part of the action of attacking,
Yeah, it's-
isn't it?
Second
Got it,
attack is
yeah.
part of the action.
I don't know how it fucking works. I
I'm
never
ass-
played a game.
I'm assuming that's how it works. That's how I've assumed the game works.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Apparently this is the
I-
party's jam because Bianca's just like
Always on.
We just started like, oh yeah.
It's always so happy. Even when we're being murdered.
All right. So that's gonna bring us to the mouther in front of Mr. T-Burn.
T-burns.
It's
Does he pity the
Boo
fool?
earns. Boo earns.
that bite is gonna hit. I think that is, well, that's, I don't know. Tyburn's got some armor. 16.
He is not
Bob.
Talking to.
once.
Okay.
He's talking to Megan. Megan's not feeling well.
All right. I mean, you can see his character sheet.
I could.
Stop yelling at me.
What
What do you need?
Does a 16 hit your AC?
Probably yes.
Okay.
You're getting attacked.
I need my,
No,
I need my
he's just
back.
inquiring for predicting just out of the blue.
Just needed.
I'd just tell you.
I'm glad I'm so helpful.
That's what Felicia's here for, is be helpful.
It's like coaching Tyburn as he's in combat with this thing.
That's
No,
her
it's
job,
left.
literally. She's master of tactics,
Hey,
and she's just
do-
this whole time she's been
22
yelling.
points of piercing damage, Tyburn, as numerous mouths just start clamping onto you and biting your flesh.
22 points.
Yes.
Okay, Jesus.
Are you bloodied?
I'm at on a scale of 1 to 46. I feel like about a 10.
Oh, Jesus!
All right, yep, that makes sense.
That's his turn. That means it's Dingleberry's turn. So
Thankfully,
just
I've got one more preserved life left. And I might be blowing that again on myself.
Death saving throw.
The one in front of you is bloodied, FYI. It's a pass.
Okay.
Artlocks.
Continue to be devoured.
Hello. Right.
In
Okay.
terms of health for these guys, the one in front of Tyburn and the two in contact with Perry are all bloody.
Yeah, but the 3 around those 2 that are in contact are
Haven't
not
been touched.
bloodied. Exactly.
I'm gonna try and shoot the one there.
Are you sure? You could hit the one that's got Oakenthorn.
Yeah, no, I'll shoot the one with Oakenthorn on it then.
Yeah, I
You
just
still get
damaged it a lot,
advantage.
so you should probably go for that one.
23 hits, I'm guessing, because I've got the height advantage.
The 10 would have hit anyway, so yeah.
Oh,
Artlocks has the high ground.
is it dead?
It is. You
Okay.
Kill the one.
Okay,
that
can
is-
I
that
direct-
was resorbing.
And then I'll use my second attack to hit the one the other side then.
Okay.
Like listening the shit out of this, but with a longbow.
Yep.
It's just-
13.
13 hits. Oh, 13. Oh, damage. Okay. Sorry, I'm on Google Chrome, which is still a little slow. So.
And then I'm going to get Dingleberry up by using I'm out of level 1s. A level 2 healing word as a bonus action.
Ooh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Level 2 healing word on Dinglethorn.
just keeps
Eight health.
changing.
All right, Ding, you got 8 health.
Ding ding.
Ding, ding, ding. He's back in the room. And
You're also-
my turn.
You're also alone. And you're
Immediately begins screaming.
Felicia.
Oh, shit. Everyone went
Get up,
black
Fawn.
because I hit the plus button.
Fawn, get your
Okay.
shit
Wrong
together.
plus button.
so Felicia is going to.
Oh, forgot. Wisdom saving throw.
for Oakenthorn.
For you.
Over me.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Artlocks was out of range of a living one, but you're not. You spend your turn doing nothing. Standing there, dazed and
Wait.
confused.
Flashbang!
With the sound of 1,000 voices gibbering in your mouth. In
Are
your
they
mouth.
singing in chorus like Queen?
Your voice is gibbering in your ears.
It's like the CIA's in my feelings.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Sex. All right, the next one up is the one next to Dingle.
Oh no! Stay away!
He does recharge his flashbang.
Oh
That
God!
he's going to be using. He's going to be flashbanging Perry and Dingle, so I need dex saving throws for the two of you.
Oh God damn it! That's not a save.
Okay, dead.
It's a high enough roll to pass.
It doesn't matter. Never mind.
We're
Didn't
talking
need the other
one,
three.
one of these days, you
I
will
will get
roll
it
the
right,
correct.
I
you
will
hit the
get it
correct
right
button.
one day.
One day you will get one roll right.
And
It's
is
funny
that okay?
because on checks you roll saving throws, and on saving throws you roll checks. Yeah, you're both fine. The blinding spittle does not have any effect on you guys. So that is that guy's turn.
Oh my god.
It's alright, there's
This is
only
one
6
attack.
more.
All right, it's this one over here on the pillar. He does
Maybe
not.
a couple of them
charge.
could go for the Drow. That's just kind of just by itself. Be great.
He hasn't attacked them.
No, he hasn't, but he's been around. Wait, technically, we never attacked the other ones. It's how they attacked us.
Meet their friends. They have a mob mentality. Don't judge them.
This one, I take his movement.
Starting to think caltrops would be a good idea.
What? They don't have feet.
No, but it doesn't say it needs feet. It just says caltrops kind of difficult terrain, which halves movement.
These guys created difficult terrain around them. I don't think it's going to affect them.
No, but that's their own difficult terrain. If we have difficult terrain that we impose upon them, if they only have 10 feet
Because
of movement,
there can be different types of different
Exactly.
items can create different
if they only have 10 feet of movement, that's 5 feet of movement. Then they're half
ice
as
could be a
effective.
difficult terrain. A swamp could be a difficult terrain. Caltrops could be a different terrain. It could be conflated.
You're
don't
a
think I
difficult
picked them up.
terrain.
I don't think I picked them up at the mansion though. So
I have them.
Oh!
Well, nice knowing you, Perry.
That was a natural 2 and a natural 20
on what?
on attacking
Attack.
parry.
Technically, he wouldn't have advantage. I don't think, because he's not directly being attacked by
I'm
both of them. Because
I'm
Oakenthorn's
fine.
right there now.
Yeah, I'm
So
fine
we've
too.
been over. We've been over.
No,
this
look,
before.
look. But I'm saying is that the one on top, like the one above Perry, is now directly opposed to Oakenthorn as well.
We've been over this multiple times before, and we've argued both sides of it. And what we decided on is if they're inside the radius, it's threatening.
I don't remember that conversation.
We've had this
I remember
conversation 5 or 6 times. And every single time it comes up, you guys always argue what is ever beneficial to you. It had flip-flopped back and forth multiple times. And this is what we decided on, is that if you're inside the radius, you're touching the person, you are threatening that person. We had this conversation like 2 weeks ago with Artlocks and the guy who blinked in and out. Because he blinked in behind him, and I was like, well, Artlocks isn't threatening him, so he can move. And you guys were like, no, but he's within 5 feet, so Artlocks gets an attack of opportunity.
Well, no, that's just a thing though, Ben. Attack of opportunity is completely different. If you enter attack of opportunity, you get it no matter what. It's not about threatening.
It's a slightly different mechanic, but it's the same train of thought.
I don't know.
Well, anyways, it's 3 people on 2 people right here, so they're outnumbered. In the
Yeah, but the one on top is not attacking Perry because he's got a guy between him. Is what I'm saying.
What
So
are we
it's 2
nerding
on
out
2,
about?
which
I
is
was eating
even.
Megan water.
So yeah, no, it is just 2 on 2 because
Yeah, so
that
it's
guy
even.
isn't
That's what I'm
imposing
saying.
onto parry.
Yeah, it would be Oakenthorn to get disadvantage.
Yeah,
Or, I mean, they would
Oakenthorn's
get
got
advantage on
3 around
Oakenthorn
him.
because there's 2 on Oakenthorn.
Technically,
Technically
this is
3.
every single time this comes up, this conversation happens, and every single time you guys flip flop on how you want to play it.
I'm staying neutral on this, Ben.
Because
This
you're
is
on
the
one
only
side
time
if
I
you're
think
imposing
I've
the
been involved
disadvantage, and
because
you're on the
I've-
other side if it's the other person. So
I think
this is
this
the
time I've been
last time
involved
I'm
in this
doing this.
conversation
How do
because-
you want to? How do you guys want to handle this situation? Because we're not changing our minds again.
If
Well,
you're
I-
actually, if
If a
you
person-
actually outnumber somebody, that
Okay.
would be it.
If there is, for example, in this situation where parry is being attacked, he would not currently be at disadvantage because it's technically 2 on 2 within his zone of control. If it was attacking Dingleberry, he would be very outnumbered because it would be 3 on 2 because they're the ones in his zone of control. So if we go back to the case of me where I was trying to get the other guy in terms of attacks of opportunity because he was in my zone of control, that's why the attack occurred.
Well, I brought up that because Roach said that this guy is not directly attacking Perry, so he's not going to be imposing disadvantage on him.
No, I said
No, he's saying the
guy on the
top guy.
top. The top guy is not
Before
directly
that,
attacking.
Before that, you said the one to the left is attacking Dingleberry, so he's not attacking Perry, so he's not giving flanking to the other one. Is what you
So
said.
the area that's causing flanking is this area here,
Yes.
not this one. That's what we're trying to
Okay.
say.
And I'm fine with that.
Yes.
Yes. I'm just making sure we're not going to change this ruling again. It's the last time I'm having this conversation. So, with that, we go with the 2 and not the 20 because the 2 was rolled first. Means he misses.
Cool.
All right, moves on to the next one. Oh, that's the dead one. Okay. That one's dead. There's a delay here because there's still there's that like 3-second delay between when I click something and when it happens. So I like go to next to the turn order, then I'm like, okay, hover over this guy. Which gibbering mouth is it?
To be honest, based on what these things are, I wouldn't be surprised if a dead one came back to life. So.
All right, so it's
Start moving.
now it's the one next to above the one that we were just talking about, and he was attacking Perry before. Is it a 20? Wait. In front of Bob, the one in the one that was eating Barry, and the one to the left of Barry.
Well, the one that was eating is dead.
Oh yeah, now he's super bloodied.
Super bloodied.
Now all he is blood.
Actually,
Yes.
now he's not bloodied because the blood's outside of him.
Now the flagstones are bloodied. Tyburn.
So how do I get out of this thing?
Oh, I think you just did that to the gibbering mass.
That's why I actually went wave at it. So I didn't quite catch it because I was talking to Megan at the time. Was I eaten by this thing?
No.
No. Okay.
You're okay.
You just got hit by it.
Okay. Well, I
And
want
judging
to...
by your health bar, you hit pretty bad.
I'm not feeling too good.
It's bloody though, so you might kill it this round, maybe.
What level are we? Level 6? I'm level 6. I am...
Right now, everybody is 6, I believe.
7.
And you haven't leveled up yet. You hold your tits. You hold those tits.
Okay, well, my action is going to be my preserve life, which is going to give me 45 hit points.
That's about a few.
I feel so great!
What you're telling me is
I
you
think
just
you've
inject
used that on
yourself with
yourself
adrenaline.
every time. I don't think you
Well,
use that on a
I've
single
used it
person.
twice. I've used it, the only times I've ever used it has been during this combat. I've used it twice on myself,
Yep.
which is I've got no more of those today. I gotta rest.
You're
for
one
a
of those
while.
kinds of healers.
Just gonna throw out
Well,
there,
if the
I
healer
haven't-
goes down, the whole raid wipes.
I haven't needed to use it so far up until this point.
just gonna throw out, I'd love to be healed at some point. I got 8
And
health.
I'm gonna look real quick to see if I have any bonus action stuff available.
It's
that I
like a
want to
WoW
throw.
raid. Just the tank's calling for a heal, and the healer's just healing himself in the back. The
Why do
DPS
you
is in the
keep
back,
using
stunned.
chain heal on yourself? Nobody's within range. It's all I got.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself, which increases my AC by 2.
What does that bring you up to?
17.
I stole your bit pants, and now people generate or donate bits just to watch the midge dance.
Oh, well, I'm
a
it.
midge dance.
Oh, you better be paying royalties to Midge then.
Yeah.
'Cause
I demand
Came
half
up
the
with it.
bits.
That's a fair few.
So I gave myself a purple indicator to say I have shield, or there's a thing there. Okay.
Oh,
That's
sorry, I'm a little slow. You could have the purple.
good. No, I'm taking the shield now. Fuck you.
Oh god, I gotta put it back now.
The purple knuckle.
Yeah,
It's
I
coming
I
back,
got-
just give it
I
a
have
sec.
plus. I have plus 2 AC, so I
Okay.
should have 17 now. That'll be for 10
Alright.
minutes. It's a concentration spell. I have that for 10 minutes.
Okay. So, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
P-Dog.
See, I don't Sacred Flame every round, guys. Jeez.
It's just most of them, though.
Well, it's more effective than my crossbow. I mean, I don't have to roll to hit at all. They just need to make a dex save, and I do like 2d8 on it. So
Dex save is one of the most common saves in the monster manual.
crossbow is ornamental.
Well,
You did
remember,
some
these-
good. You did an operator shit with the crossbow in the first campaign.
Did he
you
shoot
laid
someone
out
in the
some-
back once?
You shot a lot of people in that campaign.
I definitely
he
got
popped out. I remember he was in the bandit fort. He popped out of a door and just like dropped a guy
Oh,
with a
yeah.
crossbow from across the courtyard.
Yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Harry.
Yes. I will, as usual.
As usual.
So the two in front of me, I can see. Like, which one was the bloodied one?
The one on the left, the left top one.
Yeah, so he
the two
stayed
that are
there.
standing next to the broken base of that pillar are both bloodied,
Okay, but not the one right in front of me.
but not the one right. Yeah, not the one that's
those
standing
Directly
on top.
to your left.
Yeah, directly to
Yeah.
your left. That's correct.
Okay, I'll go the hit. How do I make a little the one that's next to the pillar?
You can ping the map by just holding down left click with the cursor selected.
Oh, there you go. I'm gonna hit that one, and I'll hit the bloodied one.
Okay.
And
Swing
I'll
away.
use Nudgy. Oh wait,
Oh,
wait.
Fuck.
Wait.
Yeah.
I
Wisdom
need
saving
to
throw.
heal. Should I heal myself?
No, you got a wisdom saving throw first.
Oh. There it is.
Do you know to heal yourself?
All right,
Alright.
you're fine. You're fine.
Whew,
You're fine.
so many of these. I'm just trying to think. I might need to heal myself. So I only got 8 health.
Well,
Might
I
be
mean,
a good
you
idea to
could-
heal.
you could heal yourself, or you could potentially take out one of these guys, and thus negate any advantage they might have on both of you.
Is there any chance Artlox you could heal me on your turn?
I can
Isn't that
definitely
bonus action
heal you
healing?
on my turn, just not for much.
How much is not much?
Well, I gave Dingleberry at the level. I gave him 8 HP. I'm not a healer. I'm a sustainer.
8 HP might save me.
I think there's yet to be a moment where Tog doesn't have a character that we make fun of for the name.
But I can
cry
heal
every
myself.
time.
If I lay hands on myself, I can heal myself for 30.
Then do that, because it's far better than me doing 2d4.
That's his action, though, and he won't be able to attack.
And then and then also I can never use
And
it
then
again.
you'll have to
until we
rely
rest.
on my blind ass to try and attack things.
It's only a once thing. Like I can use it a little bit every time, but the most I can do is 30, and then once that's done, it's gone.
I'm going to say your best bet is to attack the one next to the pillar and then have Artlox just sustain you, because if you could potentially kill it, then
Yeah,
there's
I
no
just hope
advantage
that
on
he
the
doesn't
creatures
hit.
around you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hit him. That's what I was probably gonna go with.
Because Oakenthorn needs to get out of there.
Does that hit Ben?
Of course
Yes.
it does.
The AC's
And
10.
I'm gonna
Gracie's
use another smite. Because I need to make sure I kill this. So if I'm not
Yes.
healing, I need to make sure I get one attack against myself.
Fuck it up! Just
Do that. And then 8.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's not too bad.
Okay, so Perry, you smash Mace down on top of the Gibbering Mouther, and the force damage imparted by Nudge just splatters it across the back of the pillar behind it.
Okay.
So that one's dead.
There you go.
So it's dead then, yeah?
Yeah, it's dead.
Will you attack
It's-
this
Aye.
next one?
It's horrifically dead.
Now I've got one more attack, so I might as well hit the other one
Yeah.
Yep,
as
you
well.
can do that.
Oh, yeah.
That hits.
Bring the
I'm still waiting for the roll. Okay, there it is. Okay. yeah,
I
that hits.
can't use my smites. I
Just
can't
bring
use
the
my-
pain!
I'll just hit it. Okay, not much.
That's right. It's better than nothing.
Okay.
Verily, I've slain the beast. Therefore, I am bequeathed solo XP.
Perry,
And,
you get 6,000. Everybody else, fucked.
What?
Perry just glows bright with holy and just rises off the ground a little
Perry,
bit.
you're down level 10.
Level 10?
No, I'm fucking with you. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
No, I finish.
All right. So the next
I just wish I was level 10.
is I don't remember which one.
The one in front
next-
of Tyburn.
The one in front of Tyburn. Okay. He is going to flashbang Tyburn and Felicia.
But if I don't want it,
Dex saving throw from the two of you.
Cover your eyes. You say dexterity?
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. Tyburn, you're blinded until this guy's next round. Felicia, you're okay. I'm not sure that's gonna have much of an effect on Tyburn, but this thing doesn't fucking know that.
can I cast Sacred Flame while I'm blind?
Yeah,
You
you
can
just
have
get
to get
disadvantage. Shit, no, wait. No, because that's not an attack. That's just a... You don't roll
There's
anything
no
for
attack
that.
roll on that, so I mean, I don't think
Hold
it's
on,
gonna
I'll
have
check.
any effect.
I'll check.
Verbal and somatic
actually.
doesn't say anything about he needs to see.
A
Yeah.
Yes, it
blinded
does.
creature
It's
You can
can't
see
and
within
automatically
range.
fails
It's the
any
first
ability
sentence,
check.
Mitch.
Shit.
A blinded creature cannot see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
Maybe I should cast Daylight.
Against the creature have advantage.
That might work. Daylight. And
That's
I can't see! Ah!
Needs more light!
There are no vowels in your first name. What the fuck?
Who?
You, Alverd? Alverb? Or Olverb?
Well,
Okay.
either way, Tug, you should probably get up using half your movement and then and then back away or something.
He doesn't
Well,
know
one of-
where back is. He's
I
blind.
don't know where back is, I don't know where front is, all I hear is screams.
Well, you can mostly just hear.
Run away from the gibbering. That's
Or
that's
swing
saving
at the gibbering that's bloody.
Wisdom
Okay.
saving throw first.
Okay. Oh, I almost did it, Ben. I almost hit the wrong button. Can I
Okay.
fail? What
Remember,
did I do?
+4 on that, which is a 10.
Still a fail.
Wait, 10?
Yeah, Because
10
I got
passes.
+4.
10 passes.
Hey!
Hey! Okay, it's
Forgot
13
about
for the
parry.
flashbang, I'm guessing.
Okay, so I
I
know
always forgot about
there's
that plus
horrible-
4, but yeah, 10 passes.
There's horrible, scary sounds in front of me. There's scary sounds behind me.
Yeah, you just hear parry.
You just hear Perry grunting and
Either-
splooshing noises.
Either there's still combat going on or he's playing tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's either way, I don't want any part of it.
Tennis, just the sound of tennis, like take all the images out, it sounds really dirty.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
use my
forgot.
bonus action to.
I forgot about this. I forgot about Loran here. Hang on a sec. You go ahead. I'm gonna do his stuff.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action for cunning action to disengage from the creature in front of me. After I
Okay.
stand up, of course.
Alright, so that takes half your movement to stand up.
Yep.
Then cutting
then my
action, you
bonus
can move
action
5
is-
feet away from the creature without any movement used. So
Yep.
disengage.
So
action.
5.
Yeah, now you have 15 feet extra movement that you can take.
You're still touching the other one.
No, he isn't. None of them's still alive.
They're all
The
dead.
one,
Ben.
the one next to Perry is alive.
What, do they have a 10-foot movement? Or they have a 10-foot?
Yeah, they're difficult terrains, like
Yeah,
10
so-
feet.
Sorry.
They're
What?
difficult to, but he's moving away from 2 creatures. Did he does disengage everything, or is it just
He
one?
disengages. He just disengages from combat. He can get out of
So,
get out of
I-
any
so I
just
attack.
fuck
I couldn't
off.
remember if it was from everybody or from one creature.
Okay, so
but
that's
yeah,
5. 5,
yeah.
10.
movement. So you
And
had
then I hop. I stumble down there.
You have 5 feet of movement left. You have 5 feet of movement left.
we move one more square.
And
Oh,
this-
that's right. He's using a Facebook icon. I forgot.
Well,
for the,
Ben got the token. He just
Oh,
I
hasn't
got
put it in
I
there.
got a token made for the next one, but I didn't feel like dicking around for this
yeah,
one.
it's just
We already
big
had to go.
combat, so
Yeah.
The next
Why
thing
bother?
you guys do, there's a token ready for
it's
it.
gonna be there's gonna be a tog. But for right now, I get a Facebook icon. Yay!
Oh, that'd be great.
You
Just
should
having
have
an
just
actual
stolen
tog
that.
as your character.
I think we could just call that the Russian bot icon now.
Russia never did anything with the election. What are you talking about? Emails.
Well, like when I get follows on Twitter from people who are geotagged in Russia, I'm like, is it Sergey or a bot?
Is it Sergey?
Circus not even Russia anymore.
He's
No,
in the
it's-
Netherlands.
No. Does he actually does he live there, or is he just there for like college or
No, he lives
university
there.
or
He
something?
lives there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
good for him.
He's got
He
residency.
got-
I don't think
finally
he's
got
not
out
a
of that.
citizen, but he has residency, I think.
That's great.
He's on his way to citizenship. I mean, good for him. Vladivostok is adorably sad.
Are you doing anything else with the rest of your turn, Tom?
No, I am just facing a wall trying to run through it.
just
You still have an
into the-
action. You still have an action. So if
I'm
there's anything you can-
blind. I don't know what's going on.
You can attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And do you not have any ranged attacks at all?
From a roleplay standpoint, I don't know where the fuck I am right now.
He's fine.
I just
that makes
ran away
sense.
from the enemy.
Okay. Artlocks.
Gonna take a shot at this guy.
Do it up.
Thank you. Remember, you got to heal parry as well. This
11.
All right, that hits barely.
Oh.
Nope, that's enough. He had let's see how much he had 3 hit points left.
Boom. That's another
So
dead.
the arrow slams into the one in front of you, Tyburn, and you watch as the combination of the sacred flame and Artlox' arrow.
I mean, he does.
I don't-
He's blinded.
I see. Yeah, I see. I don't see
bursts
shit
into,
right now.
It bursts into flames in front of
I
you.
see it. Kind of.
So you
Cyber's just
see
like,
the light.
And all of a sudden the blindness gets blindier from the extra light.
And then I'm gonna shoot the one in front of Parry.
Okay.
An 8. That misses.
Oh.
That misses. It's the second miss.
Um,
I think they were both Artlocks too. I think you missed with the prick of noon earlier.
and then I will.
No, he did prick of noon. He only did one damage to it because he rolled like
so
2 or something.
now that
like
it's
that.
dead, when do I get my sight back?
Damn it, every time
When
I time
with the
it.
top of whenever its turn would have been, because it's not a magical effect. It's
Parry,
like
you
a
get 12
physical effect.
HP.
So when its when its turn rolls around again, then you become
Two
unblocked.
crits. He's back, boys.
Ooh, nice.
Indubitably.
And that there was my turn.
Indubitably. Felicia.
Great, I can actually do something. This turn, I've been
Wisdom
sitting here
saving
this whole
throw.
time. No, I don't need a wisdom saving throw.
There's
This
one
is
within
not-
range of you still.
How? What? How? What's
Oh
the
wait,
range
no.
on that?
No. I'm sorry. I was looking
What
at
is the
Aeon.
range on that?
I was
Because
looking
it's
at
giant
Aeon.
red
Token.
X-Men.
I was looking
God
at Aeon.
damn it.
You're fine. You're fine. I was looking at Aeon. I forgot that you were cowering in the corner.
I'm ready to throw my fucking teeth in my handbook. I'm like,
It varies. It changes every turn.
okay.
Ooh,
So
that's-
so which ones are bloodied? It's the one next to the pillar still. Is the only one that's
Yes.
bloodied.
The two that are touching that pillar are both bloodied.
I mean, those two are dead. What two touching
Oh,
the
yes.
pillars?
Oh,
It's just the
one-
one touching the pillar
right.
now.
yeah, just the one touching the pillar is.
This
is
guy
dead
has
now.
been
There's a
shot,
lot of
but
shit
not
on the
for much.
screen.
But they have
Okay,
giant
it's your
red
fault you put this
X's.
many in here, Ben.
Hey, you pop the
okay.
pods. Don't look at me.
Yeah, we,
Okay,
we
I am
badly
going
XCOM'd
to-
this shit.
What do you mean 3 pods of mutons? Oh my god!
Or when you're fighting two pods that you think
Thin
got
man,
handled,
where
and
do they
then-
come from?
And then you get motion. Then you get like the motion sensed from a different direction you hadn't anticipated. Fuck! They're over there too.
They're all around us.
Charlie's in the bushes!
Rook, why are you shooting your own man? Okay, shit, what am I gonna do? Okay, I am going to do Master of Tactics for my bonus action. So I'm gonna give the help action to parry against the creature to his left.
Gotcha.
So he will get advantage on the attack versus that creature next round, or basically when he goes up again before my turn happens. Anytime he attacks between then and now, he'll get
30
advantage.
feet range on that, or 60-foot range on?
30. Am I not within range of that?
No, you're fine. I was just you know
Okay.
whenever the Xanthar's Guide stuff comes up.
No,
I'm just trying to...
it's usually help action's only 5 feet, but Master Tactics
Yeah.
gives me a 30-foot range and a bonus action for that.
Every
so.
single time this stuff comes up, I'm trying to like repeat it and get that information.
How
into
dare
my
you,
mind.
Ben? You're the GM. You should have read it cover to cover.
I've
3
read
times by
Xanthar's
now.
Guide, but I've got like 11 people in 2 parties all picking bits of it out.
Ben,
Yeah.
how dare you
Master-
not read that
so
book
yeah.
7 times?
If anyone wants to
So,
buy me
yeah.
a hard copy of Xanthar's Guide, let me know.
Check my Amazon wish list. So yeah, parry, you have advantage on that creature to your left next turn, or basically next time you attack. Okay. Felicia's yelling out tips on how to hit it from behind, just across the room.
Body blow, body blow.
Kidney shot, kidney shot.
Just Mr. Miyagiing this shit.
Yeah, and then Felicia's gonna move over.
And there is no difficult terrain.
Yep, I'm just gonna stay. I think that's as far left as I'm gonna go. I don't know the activation range for that one. And then I'm going to hit the one that is off to the left. So like on that fallen pillar.
Yeah, the one who's like slurping over it.
Yeah, I want to hit that one. I want to start getting some damage on it before it gets in range.
Okay.
Did you hear that parry, by the way? Because you just went. You just left your hand back. Did you hear what I gave you?
It's herpes.
Well, what do you expect?
He plays a lot of CK2. He's used to this.
He's just normal.
He's got the lover's box.
Okay.
That hits.
Ah, his mic's not working.
9 piercing damage.
Not bad.
NG's mic's not working, if anyone missed that.
Yeah. You can still can you still hear us?
Try restarting Discord itself.
Ah! Well, we know what he's gonna do next turn. We think. He's gonna hit the thing.
I have the crazy idea that he's going to hit something, Ben. What do you think?
It's a bold strategy card, and let's see how it pans out.
That's,
Yeah.
that's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. This guy took 9 points of damage. All right.
Having this crossbow be my one magic item I was allowed is actually working out very well.
I think you were like, okay, I gotta have a ranged weapon.
I gotta have a ranged weapon plus 1 crossbow.
Felicia,
I also made sure to read.
you should
I
come
made
up-
sure to read up. Plus 1 crossbows in part +1 to damage and to hit. You don't need
Yeah.
+1 bolts to do the damage. So that's great.
That's really useful.
Okay.
Yep.
This one is gonna slurp down after Oakendoodle.
No! Leave me
Harry's gonna get
alone!
an attack of opportunity on him.
Hello?
There,
Ah,
we
there you
go.
are, Perry.
I,
You heard what
no idea
I gave you
happened,
last.
just not working at all. I was like, I kept speaking like the whole, I think, last round, and
Okay, well,
just heard it.
Perry, you got an attack of opportunity on the gibbering mouther who just moved past you.
Ooh, this is my time to shine.
Hit it.
Smash it.
Bop it.
All right,
Twist
hits
it.
damage.
Pull it.
pull it. Read it. Read it.
Spin it.
Wait, there's a
Memorize
read it
it.
one?
Pull it.
Well, no, it's a joke
Bop
from
it.
Robot Chicken. It's a bop it thing, but it keeps going, and weird ones come out, and it starts turning into a gun, and then it goes open it,
Shoot
and
it.
he opens up a box,
Oh,
and it's got
natural
an
one.
address and a hitman on it. It's like
Natural
it's like
one
memorize
against the
it.
attack on Dingleberry. So he missed. He missed good.
He missed the blind man?
He missed the bot. It's a big. It's a big slathering mound of flesh that somehow managed to miss the blind guy laying on the ground.
He's not laying on the ground.
He's
He's
not laying
standing.
on the ground. He's just.
Yeah.
That's
Just
against
facing
He's laying on the ground.
He,
If he
Ben,
was
he's
laying
just
on the ground,
crying
he'd
in
get
the corner,
advantage.
that's all.
He's bad AIing.
He thinks he's crying in a
walking
corner.
into a wall. Yeah, I think I'm in a corner.
It's the glitch sound where it just keeps like you just keep hearing the walking like going quicker and quicker again. Just going-
It's just the bad AI from Gary's mod.
Ew. It's hard to make this guy move.
Meanie.
Where did that one come from?
That's been there the whole time.
I shot it last round.
just
too.
shot
It's
it.
been-
It had to use
Oh.
all of its movement. It had to use movements and its action to get there, though.
Oh,
That's all
okay.
it
Thank
can do.
God.
Felicia, you should come up here to where I am so you get the height advantage on your shots.
I've been thinking about doing that.
There is
yes.
one space next to me.
That one's dead.
Is there? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, just
Sprinting
north of
Jello.
me.
Sprinting Jello? Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi's with you. Have the high ground.
Obi-Wan Cannoli.
Okay.
Now I want a
It's our
cannoli.
delicious
I
hope.
think it's Aoth's turn now. If that's the end of that guy's turn.
The only one left is the one next to
May the farm
Harry,
be
I
with
think.
you.
I'm just gonna. Just want to make sure I got this right. That one.
Yeah, you switched up the turns. 0 was the guy that came to me.
Oh, wait, no,
9
okay.
was Perry's monster, so you need to do Perry's
Yeah.
guy.
It's this delay is really throwing me for a loop. Fucking natural 3. That's not gonna hit jack shit.
Are you sure?
Is your AC 2? Do you have
No.
a Dex modifier of -8?
Edgy jumps in
No.
front of it.
I mean, you're welcome to if you want, but now it's Aoth.
I think he's gonna hit. I think Oakenthorn's still next to me. I think he's about to attack. I'm like, no! I'll take it.
I'm
Oakenthorn's
gonna
already ran away.
shoot the one that's attacking the crying elf.
Okay.
Which one?
First-
Which
Which
one?
one?
Which one? Because there's 2 elves that are crying right now.
True. Okay. First, I'm gonna do the planar warrior force damage thing on the one that's attacking Oaken Dingleberry thing.
Okay, Dingleberry Fawn.
Oakthorn's
How
name.
hard is this goddamn name?
That one.
Okay, talk. There are no vowels in your first name.
His first name isn't even on screen though.
It's not even on
Oakenthorn
screen.
his-
You only know me by Oakenthorn.
It doesn't matter. I'm attacking that one after
It
I
is
do
on
the
the screen.
force.
It
Force
is on the screen.
damage
It's in the
thing.
turn order. It's gonna hit. Just barely. Could hit 2 of them lined up. All right. And 7 points of force damage.
I guess I'll just shoot it again.
Oh,
Penelope.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. And another 7.
That's all
Alright.
force damage, right?
Is it everything you do or just the first shot? It doesn't make any difference right now,
I think
but
it's
for
just the
future
first
reference.
hit. I remember.
All right.
You might want to read up on that.
All right. Tybert,
It's
Can't
just
see
the
now.
attack.
you can see now.
I can see.
The one in front of you is dead, and then you look to your left, and there's another one and an elf.
Just like,
I can see! I can fight!
Sacred Flame.
Sick of
That's a big
Thanks,
old
Tyler.
failure. That's a big old failure.
Damn right it is. I've never known Jello to be agile.
No, it's got -1 to dex.
depends on how hard the house is shaking.
Yeah, Sacred Flame got a little more powerful, and you got a little bigger.
I don't know. I think Fireball's still a higher damaging cantrip.
I did that wrong. Okay.
Well, I don't have access to Fireball as a cantrip.
Another.
But you
another-
could if you applied yourself, damn it!
Another burst of sacred religious helm
Sacred.
damage. Helm damage.
Helm damage, so he got headbutted.
It could be damage from a Hellmite, or Tyburn took his hat off and started hitting it. You never know.
This is
Either
just-
way, it is damage
Throw
by
my
it.
It's
helmet
that
at
scene
him.
from Saving Private Ryan where
Yeah.
he takes off his helmet.
Bonus action. You got anything else to do, or
Nope.
movement?
Nope.
If you want to. Okay.
Sure you don't want to?
Nope.
Mr. 17 AC?
Don't want to stand
Scary.
in front of it if it comes at me, maybe. But
Perry, wisdom save throw. Which I keep forgetting on half the party, but fuck it.
You always remember on me though.
Yeah, by the time we get to you, I always remember. And you always pass, so.
Yeah, I don't.
Remember, Perry, you have advantage on that creature to the left of you.
Do I?
Yeah,
Oh,
because-
Yeah.
You gave me you gave me the thing. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Period.
Felicia's been yelling tips from across the room on how
Get
to
it
do
in the
correctly.
eyes!
Now
One of
she's
them! It's
cowering.
got multiple
She's like,
sets!
she's like, roll a 20. I'm like, what the hell is that? What's a 20?
Go for the legs, Johnny!
It's a pretty
There we
good
go,
thing you.
advantage worked.
Pretty good thing you had advantage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, for some reason, I can't hear any of you.
Oh.
You're really, really low too.
Like your microphone volume is low. So,
My one.
yeah.
Yes, your one.
Surprisingly enough, I actually
Yeah.
no. Wait, no, don't change anything. Don't change anything. I'm just gonna bring you up to normal
No, yeah,
volume.
I just turned.
Yeah.
I just turned him up to
Yeah,
200%.
I was gonna say at the beginning when we started. Actually, I've changed.
Holy
my
shit, he's
settings
normal.
To make it
He's-
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my
You
God.
sound
Because-
perfect right now for the first
That's
time
so
ever.
Oh
great.
my
because-
god, it's beautiful.
Well, Ben, you know I was talking to you about the stream and the microphone, and I said I wanted
Yeah.
to get it perfect. I got it perfect, so.
That's
That sounds
fantastic. You sound amazing.
Yeah, you sound,
Yeah.
you sound
Yay.
perfect. Now let's just hope
I-
next
I
time we
thought that
play,
you guys
it's still the
mentioned change
same.
of things.
Yeah.
It will be. No, I'm keeping the same now forever, because.
All right.
sounds
Second
good.
attack, Perry. Oh.
I'm not sure that went well.
Okay, Perry. You
I gave you advantage, but it doesn't matter.
you,
You're two ones.
you go forward in triumph from that first hit after doing
Felicia did
exactly
this.
what Felicia
No.
told you to do.
Yeah, Felicia did
exactly what
that.
Felicia told you to do, and you're like, I'm gonna get it in the fucking eye. You go to take a swipe, and as you take a step forward, you slip on a little bit of the coagulated matter from the one you splattered the last round, and you just face plant into the thing. And you're
Wait, can it just be
you're
Felicia changes
prone.
her instructions at the last second? She's like, no, wait! She's like, what? And then goes
What?
Go to your left. Wait, no, I mean you're right.
Yeah, you face plant into the thing, and you're just prone, laying on top of it, as all the mouths are just.
Ooh, sexy.
And that's when we found
No,
out
not
Felicia was
sexy.
dyslexic.
You still got movement left if you want to do anything.
Can I get off it?
You could stand up off of it for half your
Yeah.
movement.
That sounds good to me. I'll do that. And can I attack again? Oh no, that was my second.
No, that
attack.
was your
yeah.
two attacks.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just.
That's gonna bring us to Oakenberry.
Okay. So, now I'm finally not blind anymore.
Yeah, you can see.
and I look over, and there's immediately just a face with mouths in the way. Like, many faces with many mouths.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no!
Remember, is he near me enough? I can't see.
Nope.
He's 15 feet away.
I still got a 10 now.
I actually I
That
can't see.
passes. The 10
Yeah,
passes.
I still managed to just... I almost start running away again. Okay. All
Do
right,
some damage.
Since I'm one-on-one with it, I'm gonna attack it.
Oh,
with a
this
sneak
is your
attack.
wheelhouse. This is what
This
you
is
do.
Yeah.
the real house.
Yeah, this is his
I will
thing.
fight. I can see. I can fight.
That hits.
And you get to impose sneak attack on this.
Yep.
This is
'Cause
3
1-on-1.
more d6.
3d6.
Alright.
3d6.
So
And
you for the first time in this fight, you watch as the elf is in his element. He just pulls out his rapier and just starts poking out every single one of its eyes that he can seize. And on the last one, you see the thing just melt to the ground in front of you. Just a mass of bloodshot eyes and broken teeth.
We pulled this combat out of the fire. I think we should go back. I think we should go back home after this.
I want to go home.
Let's go to a tavern.
I didn't want to come down here in the first place.
Is it dead, Ben? Is
Yes,
it
it's dead. It's dead.
Okay, I'm gonna back up into the corner.
Why don't we wake up more?
Just golf clap across everybody.
Let's wake
Back
up more of
into
these
the
weird
corner and
creatures.
cry. That's my turn.
I'm trying to get the fucking marker for it being dead.
What? This music sounds like it's from Batman Beyond or some
I
like
know!
cyberpunk game. Like it's.
Arlox, could you heal me again?
How much health
Arlox,
you
it's
got?
your turn.
Oh, is it? Oh, cool. Oh, wow. A lot died that turn. Taking one shot to that one.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's a 6. I have advantage. Not that one.
not that that's gonna matter.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean I break my longbow or anything.
Yeah.
As Bo goes right past Felicia's eyes. Ah!
Take another shot. 22. That's a bit better.
Hey, hang on a sec. Yeah, right past Felicia's eyes.
Arlox, could you heal me again?
Give me a moment.
You are a tank from
I'm
WoW.
firing my bow.
Heals, I need heals, I need heals. Hitting that macro over and over and over again.
Did 8 do anything to it?
8 damage, bloodied it.
Okay.
It's a little bit on fire. It's 1 on fire. It's got 1 fire.
It smells like long pig in here.
See, the problem is, Parry, I have 1 level 3 spell left.
Maybe you shouldn't heal.
You can't,
maybe,
and you can't,
maybe we
you can't
should
cast a
leave
spell
that
higher
to
than
her.
level 2 as a bonus act.
That's what I meant, level 2, not level 3.
Why is Aoth marked with a red X?
But is what I can do is give you Bardic Inspiration.
Because I can't, like, I was
Ben,
clicking
go
on-
back to Firefox. It's fine.
The cameras
Okay,
don't
we
work.
understand.
Fuck it. Oh, there's a little Firefox crash report going on in the background right now.
Never mind, don't
The
go back
best
to
thing I can
Firefox.
do is
Apparently
give
it's
you Bardic Inspiration right now, Parry.
All right, how are you going to inspire me? What are you singing?
I'm...
Wait.
Way to hell!
broken.
Can't
Stop
you?
asking for
Can't Bardic Inspiration be added to healing spells or to healing spells?
I think it's
'cause they're-
ability checks or damage rolls? Or attacks?
Ability
says it-
checks,
it says
attack
in there.
rolls, saving throws.
Okay. Oh, never mind then.
So
I
I'm
was gonna say
gonna
you could give it to Tyburn and he could add it to his healing. But never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Or you can add it to your AC.
I am actually gonna give it Bardic Inspiration to...
I think I already have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Parry. Meaning I've got 1 left until we next short rest.
We could just short rest in this corner. we've cleared it out sufficiently.
Okay, there's no short resting for Bob. He needs a long rest.
Quick question.
Bob
Bardic
needs a nap.
Inspiration, you can only use once, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'd be cool if you could use like one action. Like if I use Smite, could I use it for both those 2d8s? That'd been.
No, it's not for damage.
Yeah, I know.
Just the attack roll.
Yeah, you can do it as a damage. Sorry for mine because it's combat inspiration. If you read further down.
Okay, Arlox, that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, make sure it's marked down that Perry has that inspiration, so no one forgets.
I can do things now.
by his song.
I'm trying to
Alicia,
look
what's
up.
some saving throw?
Oh fuck!
Did we have Xanthar's guide pinned in tabletop?
I thought we did.
I could have swore we did.
Yeah, at one point we did, but we pinned a lot of shit in there. We should probably clean that out at some point.
Yeah.
18.
Pass.
It's aces and eights. It was post aces and eights for sure.
Jesus, that's still up there.
That's
Okay,
That was
I'm gonna
fun.
use.
It was a shame it was so much work.
Yeah, well, second edition's coming out. Don't think we're gonna be playing it still, but I'm definitely picking it up. Cunning action. I'm using a cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
So I moved out, and then I'm gonna. Then that's 10. I'm out of the difficult terrain now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then it's 10, 25, 30. Okay. Let's see here.
Maybe it's not pinned. Aces and eights.
It was pinned. It's just it's a Google Docs. It doesn't have the name in it or something like that.
Yeah, no, it's
Then it's a Google Docs or it's a Dropbox or something like that.
Yeah, there's nothing pinned.
What am I gonna do?
Good. There's nothing pinned between anything that I've done or Starfinder. Literally, it goes Starfinder, Star Trek. So, and it would.
Then I'm gonna hit the one that is near Tyburn.
Okay.
I need to check how many spells.
Ooh, that was a good roll.
28. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
that
about
hits.
that hits.
13 piercing.
Nice, 13 points of piercing. That guy is not dead, but definitely bloody.
I could pick up a third level 3 and one level 4.
Okay. Is that it for your turn, Felicia?
I know, I've already got that. I get my one level 4.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it does look like somebody already cleaned out. Yeah, somebody cleaned out the pins, but they also took out the.
Yeah, but I say it wasn't me.
It wasn't
Yeah,
me. I don't know how to do that. I don't think I even have the
maybe it
ability.
It might have been a Discord update. Just lost a few
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
True.
This is
Yeah,
Discord. We've got to remember
Harry,
is a beta
18?
program.
Perry,
Yeah.
18.
Was it hit?
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you can add Bardic Inspiration to your AC.
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's his combat inspiration thing. So
It's my
fucking roll
magic.
D8.
I didn't think you could.
Yes,
okay, yeah.
you can
I'll
because
add
it's
it on.
It's as good as healing at this point now.
Yeah,
if you don't get hit.
I mean, if it's a 1, it's fine. So there we go.
There you go.
Okay, it doesn't hit.
That's
I
combat
didn't know it could do
inspiration.
that,
That's the that's the second section of it on the.
Okay, this one is going to, because there's only one person next to it, go after natural 20.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ben, has the music stopped?
No, it's still going.
No, I can't hear this track.
Does anybody else hear it?
Nope.
I never
Nope.
hit any tracks.
I hear some, but then I don't.
Yeah, I hear a few, and then sometimes they'll stop. It's weird.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Oh,
That's
okay.
better.
Here it is.
Oh yeah, I like this.
Bit loud.
I don't care that it's loud because I can.
Bad touch, bad touch.
I have
Alright.
you guys quite loud, and then the rest of my stuff down, so the music kind of blends in nicely.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Xanthar's guide. I've been scrolling up since you said something to find it.
Could you?
I'll relink it.
Yeah. You.
Um,
Beautiful person. Because I just need to check because I'm picking a level 4 spell for later.
There you go.
Bob,
And you can pin that one too.
58 points of piercing damage.
I might need to make some death saving throws coming up here.
Wait, how much damage was that?
58.
58.
58.
That puts me down to negative 13.
Oh, I say I don't think anyone. Does anyone here have over 58 health?
Cosm was close when he died.
That attack roll, the lowest it's D6s, then the lowest number he rolled was a 4.
I have 49.
I have 52.
That's it for his turn though. Yeah.
Felicia feels very bad about
You just oh right, and Tyburn,
just-
this thing's eating you.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you watch as the one to the south just slams into Tyburn and just starts the mouths just start engulfing him and
Delicious.
pulling him into its gullet.
There goes the music again.
I am going to.
Problem.
I'm going to do what I do best. I'm going to use my planar warrior ability, force damage, all that, and then shoot it.
Well,
I'm
it's
gonna
eating
do
me.
what I do best. Run away!
Yes, it's the only thing I can do.
That hits.
$17 force damage.
Not bad.
Not bad.
And then this
Let's
is
see.
the force damage doesn't carry over to the second attack.
No, okay.
Good
Yeah,
to know.
maybe if I crank like all of you guys up, so you're all really loud.
Yeah, push it to 11.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And then we
Push
then
it
we
to
all
11.
start shouting.
But these go to 11.
It's one more than 10.
I've got a lot of really cool spells to pick from. It's really upsetting.
Yeah, you get this
Oh.
is the fourth level spell of the
Dude,
party.
don't even talk to me about that. Cosmo was so close to having Vestments of Fire to cast.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Look at me. I'm a
Or
bard.
the
I have
Immolation
cool
spell,
magic.
which was fucking amazing.
Well, no, I can get things like cure critical wounds, but I can also get great things like summon monster number 4 and just call the lion into combat anytime I
All
want
right.
Summon monster number 4? What's the monster number 4?
to. As in, it's the
Next
fourth.
to number 3.
It's the 4th level
Tyburn.
version of something.
Does saving throw. Pass. Val.
What?
You
Okay.
skipped over. You skipped parry.
Wait,
You
what
skipped
happened to
parry.
me?
You just skipped
What
parry.
the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do I
happened?
need to make? Do I need to make a
I
death
have no
saving
idea.
throw on this?
Roll
thing's turn as
20
well?
is a clusterfuck these days.
You just clicked it. You clicked the pass turn twice. I saw.
No,
Do
it
I-
I
happen
didn't. I
in
did
real
not
time.
click it twice.
Do I need to make a saving throw on this thing's turn as well that's eating me, or just every time my turn comes up?
I could pick
When your
up
turn comes
modify
up.
memory.
That's like the best spell ever.
I know.
Anyhow, parry, wisdom saving throw.
Okay, yeah.
I need to check Zen.
Yeah, you also no longer have inspiration.
All right, that passes.
Yay! Alright,
Take your turn.
then I will use
buddy.
nudge. What a surprise. Does that hit?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, that hits.
And damage.
All right. 4, good.
Alright, and I'll hit it again.
That hits.
It's so close to 20. Never get I never get it. Alright, damage. There we go.
It is bloodied.
And that is the end, I guess.
8 art blocks. Art blocks, that's it.
No, you skipped over Oakenthorpe. Stop clicking the turn button.
Okay,
Stop clicking it. Stop clicking it. It's Oakenthorn.
So,
I can't.
See,
Roll 20 is a clusterfuck of bugs and errors right now. You gotta give me a fucking break here.
seeing my poor comrade Tyburn getting devoured,
Yeah,
facing
as
a
you were
fate
just
similar
were.
to mine, I pull up my longbow
Everyone
Knock
keeps
an
shooting
arrow.
at me.
and shoot at him. Now,
He
Ben, I have a
he does a
question.
mercy killing.
No, I'm not going to stop. For sneak attack, does this still count that the gibbering mouther has an enemy within 5 feet of him?
No.
Because
Bob's unconscious.
Bob's unconscious, so he's not imposing
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
So no sneak attack.
Man, if dead bodies could just infer like advantage.
Graveyards are my favorite terrain.
We just carry bodies with us wherever we go.
There you go.
That
Toss
does
them
manage.
down.
That does manage to slay the beast eating Bob. It only had 3 Tyburn. It only had 3 hit points left.
3 Tyburns left.
3 Tyburns
Hybrids
left.
left.
It had about 3 Tyburns left in it. How many is that in gills?
What's the calorie content of a
Back
tiger?
in my day, we could use 2 tire burns for free today.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now it's Artlox's turn.
Okay.
Jeez.
Well, there's only one active left, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my
That
shot
we
with
can
it.
see.
Well, no, because I can see others, but they're not active yet.
Oh, okay.
Remember, because they only get activated if something enters their movement. Because
I
they are
mean,
imposing.
our Drow is still off in the dim light, just running around, prancing about.
No, he walked through the room, then stopped.
Oh.
Is it dead?
No, it's not dead. He just bloodied it.
Is it dead?
Oh!
Is it dead?
Oh!
Is it dead?
Yeah, now it's dead.
Bitch, it's
Okay.
dead!
Now it's fucking dead.
Oh, I killed quite a lot of them this time. Jesus. Maybe I should.
Arlox, you just shout at me like, duck! And my guy's like, what?
All right, you guys are out of fucking combat. You guys are out of combat, out of turn order. Tyburn's unconscious.
I'm gonna walk up to him and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Do you have cure wounds?
Yeah, but I have to touch him.
Cure wounds?
And it's only level 1.
Oh, there's only 2 bard level. There's only 1 bard level 4 monster thing in the new Xanthar's Guide, and that's Charm Monster. That's not interesting.
Okay.
I just got some updates from Amazon on my phone. I'm somehow getting my package before it was shipped. That's fun.
Sweet.
They've been the post-holiday season. Their tracking always goes to shit for like a month or 2.
Also,
I
unlike
just had
other
some do
people-
the same thing.
No.
I can't do very much.
What the fuck was that?
That was Tiber come back to life.
Oh God.
Is he clutching his holy symbol about ready to cast Sacred Flame?
Sacred flame on the house.
No.
Okay.
So many mouths.
Right. So now we know. Is anyone good at nature?
Why this
by the way?
passage is a bad idea. You know why this
Gentlemen.
one's-
Is anyone good at what,
Gentlemen
Midge?
and ladies.
Is anyone trained in nature or anything?
I'm trained in taking a nap right now for 8 hours.
I just want to
It-
know, can we use any
across
of
the
these
room.
gibbering mouther pieces for anything before we get GTFO the
I
rest
just
of the room?
want to go.
From across the room, you hear the calm, quiet voice of Loran just going, "We should probably exit these rooms. They are quite dangerous."
Okay.
Do you see an exit? By the way, is this the correct? Is my site the correct site, Ben? Like I can just see the tip of one of the mouthers from across the room. I just wanted to
What's
double
your
check.
site is 60
Dark
feet?
Yeah, I have dark vision 60.
Yeah,
Dark
you're,
vision 60
you're,
feet? Then yeah.
you're correct.
Okay.
Okay, guys, remember, do not move within 10 feet of the... Oh.
Okay, I need to follow you then because I can't see anything.
Yeah, get the humans in the center. Get the humans in the center.
Let's follow you.
We can't go within 10 feet of these things without waking them up. Where is he going?
To the exit?
Are you going to the exit?
I do not know which exit you would like to take.
I will shoot you if you activate more of those fucking things.
As
You're
in,
the one that told us this was the way to get to where we needed to go.
Tiber reiterates his need to take a nap.
I told you we needed to cross the room. Any of the exits will do. Which one do you want to take is up to
Which
you.
one's the closest? Which one's the closest?
Which one gets us? Which one gets us the closest to where we want to be?
Or how about we just go the way where there's only 2, so we can gang up on it.
Yeah, but
There's a
that
potential
one's
for 3
covering a
down there.
door over there. There's one covering a
Right.
door over
If
here.
3 ranged attack people shoot it, and then a tank with a nudge,
Tank
it.
with a nudge, yeah.
there's a good chance of getting through.
Holy shit! Just looking at that flame bow damage I just put. My God.
Miss it a little bit.
I
Just
mean,
think you took that off the corpse of your friend.
and it's still serving me well. I mean, he did spend like so much money on it, so I'm not too.
Bit of a grave robber.
Aren't we all?
So which way do you guys want to go? Did you want to loot? Did you want to try to take some gibbering goo? What's up?
It's just parts of mouths and eyes, isn't it? I don't think
Yeah.
we need it. Yeah, I don't think there's a huge market for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
Let's.
There's a lot of goop too. A lot of goo.
Yeah, a lot of goop. Why don't we just go to the one that's closest to us across the room? Let's just go across the room, get out.
Shouldn't we just go to the right one? Because like we just have to go through all of this. We should go to the one that's the right one we were
Yeah.
meant to go through.
Take us to the one that'll get us the closest to where we need to go.
You talking to Moran?
Yes.
He just looks around the room and goes, I have not traveled through this room myself. I've stated that before.
Right,
just
we're
go
going left.
right
We're just
across.
going straight left. Straight left across the room to the exit.
Remember, don't get within 10 feet of those things.
Yeah, please don't.
Hey, off.
Oh, we got a third. We got a third.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Third in the
So are we
passage.
going to attack this one?
Are we just gonna? Are we
Well,
gonna?
the thing is, if we attack this one, it will incur the 10 feet of the one over here. So we're gonna have to
got
attack
two.
two of them.
Don't go any further south. Don't go any further south.
You're not the boss of me.
Well, if we shoot this one, it won't wake up the other one.
Yes, because when it dies, it's 10 feet. If it moves towards us, its 10 feet radius will move, and the other one will feel it moving. That's how we set off the other ones before.
Okay, so we need a volley fire from all the
There is
all the
also
ranged
there is
guys.
also one down the corridor to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see one.
Do these count as
It's
like?
too far away though. It won't incur. It won't incur by
Do
taking
these
anything.
count as creatures?
Yes, it
Can
will.
Like,
They're
Artlocks
10
talk
feet
to them?
overlap.
Can Artlocks talk to the monsters?
The
Yeah.
gibbering mouth.
You
Why-
can shoot. Anybody
why don't we
can
do
fucking
this?
try to do anything they want to do.
Why don't we do this? Let's hit the one furthest south. The furthest south. We'll try and kill it first. Then we'll go basically clockwise. Just
So we're gonna kill that one.
Okay,
Like-
everyone who's got a ranged weapon, get it out now. No, not that. This one over here.
This one. Okay.
this one.
Look.
We'll kill it.
Okay, everyone
Roger.
who's got a ranged weapon, ready
Pulls
your
out
weapon.
longbow again.
Including you, Tybern. Get out your fucking crossbow.
I'm just gonna sacred flame it.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Hey!
3, 2.
Detail. Aim.
At that Artlocks, you hear a small voice just going, okay, I'll wait here.
Where's he gone?
What?
Where's he gone?
Wait, where the fuck did he go?
Fuck it. We don't need him anymore. Okay, let's stop exploring the gibbering cave. Let's get out of the gibbering cave. Let's do that.
Guys, he's over here, I think.
Let's deal with this plan.
Wait,
we need to
well-
finish.
Wait, we haven't even looked the other way. It might be clear since there was the ones
Yeah,
that
there's
came
also-
down.
It's not
here.
clear. It's
Guys,
not
there's
clear.
only two over here. There's
But
only two over here.
Four of them came down.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember?
There's only 2 over there.
Yeah, there's 2 of them and you can avoid them.
Oh, cool.
Don't leave me in Tyburn.
Oh yeah, quickly. One elf, go back and you grab someone who can't see.
One elf, go back. Get your human.
Tyburn.
Get your human. Come on.
Tyburn's hand.
This
Grabs
this
Tyburn's
connects.
hand.
This connects to the lower door.
Tiber can see.
This
Oh what?
this connects
okay.
down. I
I've got
think.
light.
This tunnel connects down.
I couldn't see your
Dingle,
light.
don't go
so-
first.
Oh, hey.
You'd have to ask Ben about that. Why you can't see my light?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess he is
Uh,
useful for
let me-
something.
These both
check.
connect to the same place because that was the one. That's the one we were going to shoot through the gap.
Whew.
So we did just avoid them all. Okay, let's get out.
I thought
Are we
it would
out,
be
Ben?
beneficial. Yeah, you are. You're out of the gibbering cave.
Thank fuck for that.
I'm constantly tapping left. Just to move out.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no
Are
more
you
than after
sure?
that.
Are you sure? It's like New Vegas. You're like leaving a cave system.
He looks across the party. Everybody's grievous wounds and covered. in
I
goo.
wasn't touched at all.
Some of you were touched a
Fuck
lot.
you!
I have full health.
I think it took twice my whole total life pool that combat.
Yeah, probably, because you healed yourself up 45 HP twice.
So that last, so those things hit for 5d6, and
That'll do a little bit.
Wow.
yeah, that last attack, the lowest die he rolled was a 4,
Bobbert,
and the rest were higher than that.
does your character have the ability to use a shield?
Yeah,
Because if so, I think we should get you one.
he doesn't want to use one.
Just +2 to your AC would be nice, you know.
His
He doesn't want to use
not
one.
bad.
What about
So-
armor?
You guys
like
are
armor?
standing.
He's got
I have
armor.
that magic studded leather.
You do.
Heavy armor?
Tyburn's leather is magical too.
I have a helmet too.
Tyburn can disguise himself.
So
Using the what command?
Oh, what?
What?
Yeah. You could change that, FYI, on a long rest if you want.
Nope, he doesn't know that.
Okay.
but he listens to a talking skull.
Hey,
I don't
man,
listen to shit. The talking skull isn't with me.
choices.
All right.
That just
so,
makes me think
you
of, like,
guys
the
are
Haunted Mansion
standing
every time.
in. You guys are standing on the other side of the gibbering cave. Not doing too well. Loran is just sitting there, just kind of like observing the surroundings around him. Would you like to continue on the way is forward?
Is there any more dangers this way?
Oh, there are very.
I mean, it's the Underdark. Come on, man.
Can we take a nap? Where would
I
be
am
a
not
safe
tired.
place to rest?
I do not know.
You're a really shitty guy, do you know that?
I
Can-
told
can-
you I've not been through here myself.
I was about to say, I'm not sure he's really a guide, is he? We just kind of.
Can I
kidnapped
just
him.
kind of like scout forward a little bit and see if I can't find like a cavern, like a small little hole in the wall?
Yeah, is there any
Should I,
inlets or anything that we could, like, hold up in and...
Ben, could I sense motive? Oh wait, no, that's Starfire. Can I do an insight check on him
Sure.
to like determine if he's bullshitting us?
I want to
In-
sense
in-
motive of the
in-
Underdark.
In terms of what?
Is he lying to us, like
About what?
about the dangers that are ahead, about not being able to rest, etc., etc.?
He doesn't know.
Is from what you can glean from him, he's telling you the truth.
Okay.
Told you, he's just a poor fool.
I don't trust Drow. Okay.
Racist.
No, I have every right to be racist to a slaving, monstrous race as them.
Says a racist.
Yep, says a racist. Save it for the cross burning, Adolf. Barry. So,
Edelweiss, Barry.
Aoth wants to scout ahead, so go ahead and... Are you going to do this sneaky like? Do you want to
Yeah,
stealth it?
yeah. I am
Do you
going to
want me to-
attempt to stealth.
Do you
Alright.
want me to help you, Aoth? Because I'll go forward with you.
Is your favorite terrain the Underdark?
No, but I'm sneaky, and
Um,
I can help you.
I mean,
It's an
good.
extra eye.
he's good. He's very good.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Just disappeared in
And-
front of you.
Oaken, or is Oaken...
No,
Oaken
just
Dolph?
me. Just
Yeah,
Aoth.
After
Just
I
Aoth.
see Aoth just disappear, it's
Okay.
like, nope, he's good.
Aoth disappears into the shadows. Roll a perception check.
Do you know, I just had an interesting idea. You know the evil woman that we killed?
Okay.
I could
Yeah.
give Felicia the mask, and she could pretend to be her.
Needs to be attuned.
Oh, yeah. I always forget that.
I mean,
I could wear it and pretend to be her.
I mean, I've got just...
Aoth, you scout ahead. You find that there are several kilometers of empty tunnels with no signs of life in them in front of you. There aren't any outcroppings or like gullies or anything like that you could potentially like sequester a way in. But you also don't see any signs of life. You don't see any spider webs or footprints or anything like that.
Okay, then I'm going to go back and collect the rest of the party. And inform them of what I found.
So are we going to camp
So-
here?
I say we get put a little distance between us and the horrors that are
I
behind us.
disagree. I'd say the perfect thing to do would be to camp as close as we can without being in actual danger. Because who would come near here?
You're not wrong.
See, personally for me, I like to not.
It's
sleep.
like the frogs that that live in the nests of like giant spiders. So,
Who the fuck's gonna come and mess with me?
This is true.
yeah. Well,
Pulls out bedroll, lays down on floor.
we just camp as close as we can.
Oh, Birch turns to Artlocks. So about that drink you promised.
Oh, yeah. I hand him one of the bottles I have of fine wine.
An entire bottle? Jesus.
Yeah.
He's a thirsty
You
man.
need to get to sleep.
Are we taking a long rest?
Yes, I
Yes.
think. Who's going to take
Feel
watches?
better.
I will
Not-
take first watch.
Not Bob ever this time.
I could take first watch since everything's fine for me.
Okay, you
so-
two take first watch. I will take second.
Oh, by the
I'll
way,
take
Ben, I
first.
didn't say it before, but could I have scoured the remains to find as many crossbow bolts as I fired?
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Because I fired 7.
Okay.
Investigation
that's fine.
check.
I've got some more bolts on me if you want.
You know,
some.
I realized that was going to be a thing, so I actually took investigation as a learned skill.
You managed to find 5 of them.
5 of them. Got it.
I can give you some bolts if you need some.
Yeah, could you top me off to 20?
Yep.
So
Would you like my +1 bolts as well?
I don't need them.
Okay.
I get a +1 because of the crossbow, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I had a +1 crossbow and bolts, so I never used them.
Yeah. So.
The one that Parry's got, you know.
You used one of the bolts once.
Yeah.
And then
that I can remember.
you failed to hit with bolts.
Yeah.
And you lost it.
So I have 4 left.
Yep. So no, I'm at 20 bolts now. I'm good. I'll take first watch because I've got 50 out of 50 HP, and I'm just kind of
Yep.
I'll take third
You
watch.
have 50 HP.
yeah, because I have a Constitution of 16.
Oh my god.
I
Rolled really. Felicia's was a really good roll. Ben can attest to this. Felicia's some pretty good stats. She's
Man,
got
Mitch,
one
how'd you
really
get-
bad stat.
How'd you get 6,000 XP up on me? Damn.
I played for 3 months. You didn't.
Well, no, I was leveled up to 6.
Well, like, Bob, when we brought you back in, I was just like, okay, you're base level 6. So anything they had above that, you...
Midge was already like halfway to.
I was 3k XP off of level 7 when everyone else joined in, basically. So
first watch.
it was Felicia and Aoth, and
Felicia.
then me and someone.
Me and Dingle. You and Dingles.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna take a sip of the wine, gently put the cork back in and hand it back to Artlocks and
No,
say
it's
thank
yours
you.
now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
In the bag.
Down.
Oh, okay. Pops it and just starts chugging it down.
Yes.
so perception check.
From first watch, I'm guessing.
Okay, so you hear no sounds coming from the direction of travel, from down the tunnels. It's wide as a grave. Behind you, you could definitely hear the occasional sloshing and slurping noise of some of the gibbering mouthers, you know, just kind of
Gibbering.
like static animation movement.
Animation movement.
But other than that, no.
It's like when you're
Seems-
mining in
seems fine.
Minecraft and you can hear the slimes like above you, and you're like,
Yeah.
fucking annoying. Fuck. Oh.
All right, so that's fine.
I'd like to take this time to try and get to know Felicia better.
Does Felicia want to be? Does Felicia want
You
to
know,
be?
idle conversation. Idle conversation. What's it like to live in a village? Because I never did. No.
What's it
That
like
kind
to
of
be a dirty elf? Immediately gets murdered.
Says the gypsy elf.
Gypsy elf. What is it like to live in a village? But like living most other places, I would assume.
Sanitation.
Well, I mean, what's it like to live with people, like other people around? Because I just grew up with my mom and my dad, and then
It's
when my
basically the same, just more of them around.
but
Some of them not related.
Yeah, some of them not related. Dating prospects are better.
what's dating?
Any prospects are better as opposed to just not at all.
Okay. I'm just gonna go stand over here. Felicia contemplates why she decided to leave with to
Okay.
come with this group.
Second watch. Who's on second?
Me.
Me and Artlocks.
Okay. Perception check from you two.
My watch has ended.
Wait, I have a
Perry,
question.
Perry commit suicide?
What?
Said your watch has ended.
Yeah.
What happens? That's what they say when they die.
No. Okay. No, their
Perry
watch has
throws
ended.
himself on the bonfire.
You'll never
and
see his like again.
turns it into a funeral pyre. Again, there's the occasional whispers of conversation. You can hear Loran talking to himself, but that's about it. The voices of the gibbering mouthers behind you, and that's softly echo down the cavern in front. That's it.
Oh, Midge, you have to get talk with Plan. Because Ben's got to role play as a rose.
Hi,
So-
I'm the plants. I am the queen of the flowers.
So what you're telling me is Ben was the kid that got the part as the tree in one of the plays?
I just want to. I'll read you what the list of spells I can pick from is. Okay, I've got Break Enchantment, Cure Critical Wounds, Detect Scrying, Dimension Door, Dominate Person, Freedom of Movement, Hallucinatory Terrain, Hold Monster, Greater Invisibility, Legend Lore, Locate Creature, Modify Memory, Naturalize Poison, Rainbow Pattern, Repel Vermin, Secure Shelter, which is a cool one, Shadow Conjuration, Shout, Speak with Plants, Summon Monsters 4, or Zone of Silence.
Ooh, Secure Shelter might be good, because that
Secure
would give
Shelter's
us
pretty
that would
Modify
give us the
Memory,
place to
Halluc-
sleep.
Yeah.
Hallucinatory Terrain's a good one.
But
too.
also, I could also pick up the level
Freedom of
3 one,
Movement's
which
great.
is Tiny Hut, which works as the same but smaller. We don't work with
Yeah.
a party of 10 people.
Doesn't Zone of Silence mean they can't do magic? Is that what it means?
Well, no,
it just stops people being able to hear the conversation that you're having with someone.
Yeah, it's basically
okay.
a null
Well, it's
field
like-
around,
I know in
soundproofing the
some
area.
like RPGs, like silence can mean like they can't speak magic. So
A good one would also be like freedom of movement, because that would give us essentially the ability to like you
Run
cast it
through a
on
room
somebody.
filled of rough terrain.
Yeah,
So-
but
so
also
our-
I need to also now remember that we've also got 2
Rogues.
rogues in the party. I could get Greater Invisibility, which means I can make the subject stay invisible even when attacking. Yeah, you know.
I think what we need is like things that buff damage, because like there's not like lots of people do lots and lots and lots of damage.
It's lost a lot of AoE.
But then I've also got
Yeah.
things like Legend Lore, which lets me learn tales about a person, place, or thing. Just I instantly know it all.
Okay.
But it's
So,
like there's
the rest concludes as Artlocks is digging through tomes of arcane knowledge.
yeah, school notes.
He's trying to remember songs he heard as a child.
You don't need to roll hit dice.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Okay, come on.
Long rest.
long rest.
And one
You
of
get
these days
half
will get
your
right.
you get half your hit dice back, up to half your hit dice back if you spent any in the like a short.
Is that rounded up or down?
Oh,
I think
fuck.
it's it's
That's-
rounded. I think it's
All right, who
rounded
did
down.
you just shoot, Tog?
That was actually an accidental click. My finger twitched.
Who'd you accidentally shoot, Tog?
You guys watch as Loran falls dead. with
Himself
an arrow.
while he was cleaning his crossbow or cleaning his longbow.
No, it's a
Longbow.
crap.
Yeah, no, that makes it even funnier.
It
That makes it
killed-
even funnier. He's cleaning
You've
his
just
longbow. He
killed
accidentally
Loran.
kills
Let's see
somebody.
what damage you did. Oh, I can't click what your damage is. Click what damage you did.
Okay, let's just see.
What? You just
Oh!
killed Loran.
He would have been killed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that was an accidental finger twitch.
So,
Good job. I wasted a crit.
The very small campfire guys set using just whatever you can find around and
Twigs,
some kindling.
petrified bones, things
Yeah, stuff like that.
You know.
Dwindles down to nothing but a soft glow.
Oh, do I
and,
only pick up a level 4 spell, or do I pick up a level 3 one as well? I don't know.
You gotta look in the book.
I need to check.
Oh, that's another thing, Midge. If you get the sturdy cottage, or if you get the small hut thing, and you use that, that means it's a home. Which, if we level up, we can just sleep there,
Yes.
And that's
It's a
the-
safe space.
which is a safe space. So we're good. We don't have to go back to Rend every time.
I know, but I can also do it with. But we can do the same with Tiny Hut, which is a level 3 one. It's just smaller.
Yeah, but it's not as cool.
I mean, that one does sound pretty
I'll
cool.
conjure us up a lean-to.
But it also might be helpful for me to get cure
I've seen
critical
primitive
wounds, which is
technologies.
plus for
You're not the healer of the
plus
party.
it's 4d8
I know
cures
you
4d8
essentially
damage.
were for 3 months.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You can decide what spell to take when you level up or on the go here. So Loran stands back up, looks over the party, freshly rested and a little worse, just a little worse for wear. Shall we continue the journey down?
Down.
It's really the only choice we got.
Yes, we must go lower.
Immediately, the horrible music starts playing.
Did I not
Can I
mention
do
that?
Can I do another insight check on him?
Yeah. It's hard to read.
Shit, I wasted a bardic inspiration too because I never used it.
Mhm.
I never
It's
used it.
I'm back to full on those anyway, so.
God damn it!
Hard
Should have
to
done the
read. This
insight
guy's-
beforehand.
Guy's got a deadpan face and he laughs
Wait.
at appropriate times.
The place we need to go, Loren, is on near the surface. So why are we going lower?
That's the only way to reach our destination. Sometimes you need to take a circuitous route.
To go up, you must go down.
To go down, you must go up.
What else is lower?
Hell.
This
We
is where
must
we're
travel.
actually going to accidentally walk past the holes that go down from Rend. And you're like, oh shit.
We
hello.
will travel. We will travel down to my city and traverse it.
You mean the city that's full of drow?
Yes, we must reach
And
the
you're
other
telling
side.
me, you're telling me,
Wait.
You're
We're
telling me-
elves.
Travel to Lake Valentil.
It's okay, guys. We'll know what time it is when we get there.
listen, friend.
Travel to the great falls of the River
I
Tenebris.
forgot the Underdark timekeeping. We still don't know how that works.
Listen, friend. There's one problem to that.
Your friend, pal.
We're not drow.
I told you I would show you the way, and I am showing you the way.
Is there another way?
Okay, well, I mean, we must travel to Lake Valentil and traverse its great distances. Which, do you have a boat with you?
Does it look like we have a boat?
You are a very strange group of individuals. I have not met your kind before.
I don't think you get to call us that.
Can you put a boat in the bag?
Yeah. Yes, I could.
You could
Well,
put a
it's
canoe in
magical.
there.
There's a
It's
magical
big
item.
enough.
There is a magical
Folding
item
boat.
that is a tiny little boat that folds out into a full-size boat.
And it can actually, depending on how long you want it to stay, it can turn into like a 3-masted schooner or something, or it can turn into a big fucking ship. Like
Yeah, it could turn into like a dinghy or a rowboat or like a sloop or a schooner or like a warship, depending on what it is.
yeah.
Shall we continue on?
Not like we have much of a choice.
God.
Hey, I was just like singing a little celestial song to himself, just real quietly as
Stop
he's walking
singing
along.
an angel.
Can I just ask a question? Are there many goats in your city?
He looks at you cockeyed. I do not know what that is.
Okay,
What's a
that
goat?
answers my question.
What's a goat?
Do we have a disguise? Well, I mean, I can disguise myself.
Yeah, I mean, I can also. I mean, it's
Disguise
but
myself. Can
I can disguise myself as well.
I use my disguise kit to make myself look like a drow?
You could sure try.
Can I use disguise self to make myself look like a drow?
You got this image of Roach in blackface now.
It's essentially what it
Gray
is.
face.
That and also like
Gray
spray
face.
painting my hair white and going down.
Hey, Ben, you know the mask.
What attribute would that be? Would that be with?
Disguise kit? Probably like dexterity because this is
Got
this is
it,
you
thank
trying
you.
to do like fine stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Ben, you know the mask
you
I
watch as
have?
Felicia like takes out a makeup kit and just starts like putting way too much like gray foundation on and just patting it all over the place. And she grabs some of the ash from the fire and just starts like rubbing it through her hair. And
What about me,
within a
Ben?
few minutes, she looks like a homeless drow.
what about me, Ben?
Homeless.
What about-
I'm wearing fine clothes. Jesus,
What about
a
the
lot
rest of us?
From from your physical appearance.
Ben, you know the mask I have. Can I actually make it me a drow, or
You can make your face look like a drow face.
yeah. But I have to
Just
hide
put
the
on
skin.
put on gloves. Just put on gloves. Make sure like lace up your collar real tight. Just get it all.
Okay.
I was just wanted to make sure it goes across species. You know.
Ben is. What about my role?
Yeah, that's fine. You do a slightly better job than Felicia.
I'm going to use disguise self on myself, and then use a disguise kit on.
How long does disguise self last? It doesn't look like you wrote it down.
Oh.
I'll check.
Okay, and then I'm going to use a disguise kit on Tyburn.
Does Tyburn have like facial hair?
Just. How far
Duration
did
1
I?
hour.
How far did I scout ahead, Ben? A couple kilometers?
Yeah,
you
2
said?
kilometers.
And I didn't see anything that might indicate a city nearby, right? No sounds, no foot
not in
traffic.
the tunnels.
Yeah,
You
okay.
might want to hold off on that art locks because it only
Yeah,
lasts
okay,
an hour.
I'll do that when I get close.
Is it 10 minutes? Is it an hour?
It's an hour.
It's an hour.
Well, we better not
An
spend
hour
more than an
long to
hour
get
in
through
the city then.
Yeah, I was saying, an hour to get through a city. That might not be enough.
Well, remember, he described when you guys saw the city, it had a relatively narrow footprint, but it was built up very tall.
Or me, Felicia, and our drow friend can pretend that
Oh.
these guys are our slaves.
All right, that was on Tyburn.
Yep.
You guys ran out of ash from the small fire, so you're it's kind of streaky.
He's also
Don't get real close.
I was borrowing your rare condition.
It looks like maybe he has a drow with like a skin condition or something.
Don't judge him. He has eczema.
I'm the Michael Jackson of Drow.
Oh my God, you're right.
You're all ignorant.
So who hasn't been disguised?
I haven't.
Aoth, Perry.
Perry's got his mask.
I'm just gonna cover.
okay.
I'm just covering up my skin.
So
Just
Aoth.
Aoth.
Wait, what
I'm
are you
probably
covering
just
your
gonna
hand with?
cast Pass Without a Trace and Stealth.
Better.
You're
Aoth could be
gonna
our
stealth
slaves.
through the entire city.
Okay,
Well,
can we put
We only
Aoth
have
in
so many
binds?
disguise kits.
Wait. Do we have the cloak of invisibility?
Yes.
The damaged one. Put it on him. That'll
Okay.
help. He'll get
Yeah.
He'll get advantage on stealth,
That's true. There you go.
and he gets past that trace. He's gonna be gold. He's gonna be great. Unless he rolls 2 1s, he'll be fine.
Or pulls an art locks and rolls like a 19 and a 2.
Well, he has advantage because past that trace.
Yeah, and if you're still roll low, it's still possible to roll poorly.
No,
With
Pass Without a
advantage.
Trace adds 10.
Yeah,
And
yeah, and if you roll low and someone
So
else
if you
rolls
roll
high,
the lowest
you
he can
still
roll is
fail.
a 12.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But if he's got the damaged invisibility cloak, he gets advantage anyway, so he'd have to roll.
Oh yeah,
two
he gets
12s.
advantage on top of that. So yeah, he'll be fucking great. Yeah,
Cool.
it's the best.
Let's go.
It's the best we
Let's-
can do.
Let's go. And if we start seeing people before I can get my spell off to disguise myself, someone bind my hand so I look like I've been captured.
Okay.
Does anyone else speak Deep Speak or Undercommon?
Negative, but drow speak Elven. Because they're
My languages.
I can use tongues
Okay.
and speak anything I hear.
Okay, I was just wondering.
so art locks just might need to tongue you.
Oh my. Oh my, outlaws.
in terms-
Shall we?
My languages. How do you show what your language is efficiency?
Click on the language, the type.
If you have the SRD part enabled for that
Oh, I
section.
don't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shame.
Shall we?
I've got Elven, Saurian, Common, and Infernal. I don't know what that 7 and 5 was.
You rolled to see what languages you know?
Oh.
Start speaking Infernal at the Drow. I'm sure that'll go over well.
It might.
Are we continuing on in disguise form?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Where
am
the
gonna
hell did you
like
find
talk,
secure shelter?
just start talking to people,
Huh?
try and get know people better.
I'll hit up a conversation with Aoth. He's elvish enough.
Elvish enough. Close enough.
Well, Aoth, where are you from?
The forest near Carmore.
Nunya in the province of business.
What's your name? What's
Felicia,
Tunia?
what are you looking for?
Don't worry.
So,
I'll
are
check
we
it.
continuing on, guys?
Yeah.
Following our inevitable betrayer. Yes.
Yeah.
Loran guides you forward through the winding, smooth caverns that seem to have a slight downward slope for several hours of just menial trudging. Every once in a while, someone slips on a particularly smooth bit of cavern floor and goes sliding a little bit, but then regains their feet and keeps on going. After about 2 hours of travel, you could see light emanating from the cavern in front of you where there wasn't any. Rand turns around, looks at the group, and he just goes, "We have arrived at my home. It might be a good idea to disguise your pale faces."
I have disguised myself.
Yeah.
She just kind of just gestures to her face.
Yeah.
It's good enough,
Art
right?
locks.
Right?
Do you have manacles, Lauren? Or Lorraine?
He was in the torture chamber for like
He looks
when we
looks at
found
you and
him.
He goes, "No, I do not have any manacles on me.
Why do you need
God.
manacles now?
I think he means to bind you, Elf."
He is wearing clothes, right?
Yes, he's wearing clothes.
Okay.
They're pretty simple.
Yeah, I don't think we. Okay.
I mean,
good.
He's
I'm
not wearing,
now
he's not wearing any
undisguised,
armor.
so-
He doesn't have
Okay.
any weapons. He's just
No, I'm
wearing
gonna walk
normal
over to
day clothes.
Aoth. I'm gonna walk over to Aoth and say, "Bind your hands for you."
No, he's just gonna stealth.
Guys,
That's
wait,
a
wait.
very bad idea.
He has advantage on all stealth checks, and he has pass without trace on. It's the
Do you
best he can
realize
do.
how many he's probably going to have to make?
He has a +10 on all stealth checks. He's a planewalker rogue.
Roach.
or
A negative
ranger.
one still mean a natural one still means he fails, and this is our party.
He has advantage. He can't. So he's
I'd
got
have to get
twice.
2 1.
He'd have to get two
That's
ones in a
never
row.
happened.
That's
before.
not impossible, knowing us.
It's
I
the
mean,
best
you
chance
just
we
roll
have.
that.
Guys, all we need to do is have him put a cloak on and look down in the middle of our group. Like,
Yeah,
in terms of
exactly.
that's how he needs to stealth. He doesn't need to be bound or anything. His
Guys,
stealth
also,
doesn't need to be
I wanna-
creeping behind us. It's just staying, like, hidden
Like
within
Assassin's
our group.
Creed.
Yeah.
Guys, we've got another problem. There's another problem.
Well,
What are we gonna do with the Drow who's with us? Because
Yeah, he
He
is a
doesn't need,
slave.
he doesn't need to disguise as he's a drow.
but we could walk into the city and he could just run off. Or he could just shout at everyone going, "Hey guys, these guys are bad." How do we know we can
I
trust this
think
guy
he-
walking into his own city?
by the fact that we killed his master, he knows how powerful we are, and he knows he can't escape
But
us. I say that.
we-
He also saw
very-
two of us almost die.
But he seems to like her a lot more than.
I let him
He
keep
seems to
that
like her quite a
arm.
bit.
From where we are, can we see the city?
You'd have to move forward a little bit more. You just see the light coming from the end of the tunnel. You haven't actually gotten to the exit yet.
I'd like to move forward a little bit, like
Alright.
get but
Okay.
but I'm gonna stealth.
So, go ahead. All right.
This
so you move
this is
forward.
without a trace. This does not have without a trace. I haven't cast that yet.
So you move forward as the rest of the group is mulling things over with Loran and each other, and you can see that the exit seems to come out about 20 feet above the ground, and you can see that it's heavily webbed over.
Oh, good. Can I see through the web, or is it like
It's kind of
like
opaque.
okay?
You can see the outlines of the city.
Can I just move forward and like gently cut at it with my dagger, just open a little hole to look
Yeah.
through?
So you go over there and you just slice a little bit of it, and you make a little like headway, a little headroom, kind of peek on through, and you can see towering structures in front of you, and kind of like a small, kind of fungaloid like cloister of giant fungaloid trees that are kind of around you, and then a bit of an open plain with some roads on it, and you can see thousands of drow meandering into and out of the city.
Can I see any way of not having to go through the city, or is
Where
it
you-
just
where-
into the city?
where are you trying to go?
One sec. Let me think about this.
He's the guy. He's leading the way. He's telling. Where do you want to go? You could go other places.
Who wants to go get a drink?
Okay, so that's.
So, I'm trying to visualize what this looks like.
Sorry about that. My mom just came over.
Were you gone? Your camera's off.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
know
gone.
those things.
10 minutes.
Hi, Tog Mum.
No, she's not here anymore. She dropped
Bye,
off
Tog
the
Mum.
just.
Okay, what I'd like to do is I'd like to see if I can find multiple routes or multiple ways through or around the city that will minimize our exposure as a party to get to the other side. And
You could see the exterior of the city, but you don't have like the
we're not-
road
okay,
network
we're not that
planned,
town.
and it's not like New York City above Chelsea where it's just a grid section. It's like an old English like town where the roads
okay,
aren't the same width. They don't go in straight lines. Some of them bend back onto each other. So it'd be pretty
Okay.
hard from a distance because he says you just need to get across to the other side.
Okay.
And the city butts up against a large body of water.
on one side,
Yeah,
and what's on the other side? Just
water.
cavern. Wait,
Or you
water's
mean,
on.
between you and the
on
city,
the
it's just like an open. It's just like several hundred feet of open plains.
Fuck's sake.
Just hard packed dirt and a road leading into the city.
Okay.
By the way, Midge, I'm pretty sure Secure Shelter is a Pathfinder spell that you're confusing because it's not in the book anywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I will
I was,
make
I
my
was
way
trying
back.
to find that thing just to see how it. No, everything that comes up is a Pathfinder spell or a 4th edition spell,
Ah.
So
unless it has a full name like Leomans or something like that.
So what's the plan, guys? Felicia's the only female, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
which means I am in command of the group, technically, according to the
Yeah,
according
Drow.
to.
Loran,
to the-
Loran
Actually,
turns
do I know that? Do I know that as a
history check?
Yes.
Matriarchal society.
Critical.
She's been reading up all on about this,
So
hasn't
so
she?
Loran is going to turn to you, Felicia.
It's part of my fantasy novels I read. No, so-
Trashy Drow love novels.
Oh my.
Where there's
They're not
spells man-
trashy. They're not
spells-
trashy. It's very
spells
nice. It's
men
very
on the covers
tasteful.
with very low cut shirts.
They're very
50
tasteful.
Oh,
Fi-
scandalous.
50 Shades of Drow.
He
All of them gray.
turns
Well, no,
to
it'd be 50 Shades
But
of White with the Drow culture, wasn't it? Because gray is their skin color already.
Yes. he turns to you, Felicia. He kind of cocks his head. It would be best if the madam would lead the party through the city.
just to get this out, Felicia is very young. She's not
Yep, but-
like a.
But you got the tats, so
He shrugs
Okay.
his shoulder. He shrugs his shoulders and looks across the party.
nobody else got tits.
Got it.
I guess one of the other elves could pass for a female with a little modification.
I will fucking kill you.
I mean,
Felicia, just lead the way.
Roach,
Alright.
can you just disguise yourself to make yourself look a bit older?
What else do we know about Drow
He's
society?
already done it. He would have to make another roll.
Apparently, I know everything. I know everything about Drow society. I rolled
You
critical
forgot,
success.
Do we know there's a tradition of slavery?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tradition of slavery. Felicia's just gonna expound on everything she's
How
learned.
much contact?
It's a rough society.
How much contact do they have with the outside world?
Very little. Very little.
I think having slaves of normal. I think having slaves that are not Drow would raise more suspicion. Like if
Or
it,
other common races.
yeah, so like if we came through here and I was just leading you all by chains. One, having a 16-year-old with a bundle of slaves just bring it through. Think that would raise suspicion. And two, having slaves that are humans probably would would, if not raise suspicion, definitely raise some sort of commotion. Like,
It'd be a
like
spectacle.
I'll give you 20 copper for the scrawny one.
Which one?
I'm not gonna say. Just
Okay, yeah, no, I had the wrong spell list. Roach, I sent you a.
I guessed because I double checked, and almost all of those were not of this
Loran is
edition.
going to again
Yeah.
look across the party and thinking to himself for a moment.
I'll lead.
Anybody-
I'll lead. I'll just.
Does anybody have any manacles that could help the ruse?
I got rope.
Coswin had a couple of
Oh.
manacles, but
Oh.
those are left
mistress
inside
would
the
lead
bag.
their charges around.
Cosmo's
with
gonna
a rope.
be start grieving mad by the time we get back.
More than you already want.
Felicia's just gonna go back. She's gonna tell him everything, just like, "Oh yeah, and you would have done so well here." And I think also just the statue's just gonna keep shaking ever so slightly.
Screams.
Desire to know more intensify.
Yeah,
He's
no.
gonna turn back to Flash through sheer will of hate and anger, just like. "Ah!"
So the spells I can pick from are Compulsion, Confusion, Dimension Door, Freedom of Movement, Greater Invisibility Still,
Okay.
Hallucinatory Terrain, Locate Creature, and Polymorph.
Yeah, we'll get through those later. I'll lead the group. I'll lead the
Aoth
group.
takes a quick sip of wine before he goes.
I'll be a liberal mistress and not have you in chains. Let's go with that.
Okay, he looks at you. He kind of like comes shoulder to shoulder with you and kind of looks you up and down and like rearranges your clothing just a little bit and he cocks his head again.
Don't like that he's touching me.
Make sure you walk with your head upright, and if need be, don't be afraid to manhandle your
So
charges.
what is the plan here exactly?
We will
Gonna
get
walk
the
on
city.
through.
I will.
What's his name
follow
again?
through
What's his-
Loran?
Loran. I was gonna say Luoth. Loran. Before we go in there, since I don't really think I can ask you for directions without raising suspicion, where are we going?
Let's traverse the city and make our way to the other side, to the banks of the.
All right, I'm
Volunteer
gonna
Lake.
take out a quill, a little bit of ink, and a little bit of paper, and I'm just gonna lay them on the floor. Draw a route.
Okay.
Just draw a route. God damn it.
All right. So he kneels down and over the course of the next few minutes gives a rough sketch of the city with large buildings outlined, and he shows
I'm gonna
you
be
the routes
watching him the entire time. I want to see if he's bullshitting in any way about this, or if if there's a hint, there's even a hint of anything. I'm gonna take note of it.
When was the last time he was here?
You asking him?
Should I roll an insight
Yeah.
for that, or?
He looks up at you, Tiber, and he goes, I was here just not several days ago. This is my home. We will be passing by the mistress's house, which is now vacant, unfortunately.
And I'll tell it's a lovely home.
Fixer upper,
he,
two-story colonial. It's
He
very good.
single family dwelling.
Yeah.
He draws
2.5 bath,
a
though,
line.
surprisingly.
it's got the half bath right off of the main floor. It's real nice, right off the kitchen.
Yeah.
Torture chamber just in the basement.
So he draws the outline of the city and the roads and some of the side streets, and then traces a path that you guys are going to be taking through the city to the docks on the other side.
All right, insight check. Does this look like he recalled this from memory, or is he's coming
Insight
up with
check, go
bullshit?
Go ahead.
14.
Seems he didn't waver. Didn't seem like he stopped to
We should
think
needs
or
to
anything
level
like
up because a lot of the things that this would help with don't come until like two levels
Did he
from now.
mark his old mistress's
I
house?
If you want him to.
That'd be good, yeah. So we can avoid it. Can we
Certainly.
avoid it?
Oh.
Can we?
Oh.
We could
Oh,
take
I was hoping that we could loot it.
I don't know. Maybe some people that worked in the house as servants or anything like that still are nearby and would recognize him.
I was about to say, yeah,
This
you
is
don't
true.
want to recognize him.
Yeah, am I the only one that realizes
We'll just
this?
say,
We don't want any
we'll
attention.
just say
We
that
just want
Felicia
to walk
best
straight
at
through.
close combat.
Oh, I'm gonna have him talk. I'm gonna have him talk for like a minute or two, and I'm just gonna keep. Actually, hold on. No, that doesn't work.
What
was
would
gonna
you
say-
like me to say, mistress?
Can you speak like like people speak in the city, like no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Normal people, how they speak in your city for
I
like
do not-
a minute.
I don't understand your question.
I'm gonna say exactly what he just said, exactly how he said it, back at Felicia as well.
As a drow.
Yeah, because I have the ability to just mimic all speech. So
Okay. Okay.
quite
I need you. God damn it! No, that's not gonna work either. Did I hear the mistress talk for at least a minute?
Not a minute. No, you guys jumped her pretty quick.
Even all the time we set up, stacking up and everything like that, and going over plan.
While that was 2 hours of planning, that was like 30 seconds of in-game play. Because it was like,
Wait,
I
can't you
walk
just pick it
20
up
feet,
while you're
I
walking
walk
through?
20 feet back, then I walk another 20 feet. That was basically it.
No, I need to be around it specifically because I'm a rules lawyer and I'm going to apply the same standards to myself. God damn it! I can unearly mimic the speech patterns and accent of a creature that you hear speak for at least 1 minute. So it has to be a singular creature, and I guess maybe we could like hang around the market and I could just like get it for like a minute and then go. But
Spice?
Choose Loran.
really, do we think that that's a good idea?
It's the best we've got.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
back to the spider's web and
gonna-
just admire the big city. 'Cause this is
Okay,
the first
I
big
have him
I've been
talk to me
Dude.
for like a minute. Just like I don't care. Just say something for a minute.
He starts reciting like really horrible like limericks to you that mostly involve torture.
Okay, yeah, no, it's giving me some culture insight.
There once was a man
It's,
with no
it's
nipples.
glossed over in it's crossed over in the romance novels, so I'm getting a new
Was a
insight here.
man from My Infala, who betrayed his mistress and she flayed him alive for 3 days.
There once was a man with no nipples. He decided that his life death
All right, I get it. I'm using Master of Intrigue so that I can mimic that. Unearly, I can mimic the accent and speech pattern. So I'm not going to actually do that because I think part of my soul would die. But I'm going to keep that in mind so I can do that. But I don't have a limit on this, so I'm just going to keep it open. And when I start hearing somebody that talks normally, I'm going to try and listen to them for about a minute. And I'm going to try and mimic those patterns.
Okay.
Okay, particularly of the female persuasion. Because I'm assuming there's probably a class... There's like a class divide in terms of accent.
Yeah. It's women, and then way down here, below the
everyone else.
camera, any men.
Yeah, so I'm gonna particularly try and listen for
Okay.
a female talking.
Are we good? Are we good to continue on into this?
We don't have a choice, so
any
let's
more
go.
preparation? All right. So. you
So
guys-
we are your slaves? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
You're my manservants.
Yeah, we're serfs, basically.
I see.
You stay in the center because you look like shit.
Do I know any Drow music?
Why don't we just?
Have I heard it
history,
once?
roll a
Nah.
history check.
No, let's not. Let's not.
I heard it in bar. I got when I got into a really dark place in bar school.
I had an
He
emo
went-
phase.
he went
Ralph
through
Had
the,
an emo phase. He
he
dyed
went
his
through
hair
death
white.
music phase.
Okay, so you guys get to the edge of the aperture here, and you see that Aoth has carved a little like slit through the thick cobwebs, and you can see that there's about a 20-foot down. It's about 20 feet down into this like small cloister of underworldly trees, and then just a large open space into the city.
Can I roll for confidence?
Sure, roll a d20.
No, that was a joke. That was totally
no
a joke.
proficiency bonus for that.
That was a total joke. Okay. She starts leading the group. She's got long sleeves on, and she's got like
You guys
the map
it won't
in
be
the
too
sleeve, and she
hard.
keeps like lowering it down a little bit, checking, then raising it back up, and keeps going.
It's not going to be too hard to traverse the vertical distance because of the thick cobwebs. You can basically just kind of like grab onto them and just kind of, like rappel yourself down. But I would like everybody roll their stealth check for this. because you're trying to do it without being seen.
Do we all get advantage? Because we all have disguises on, and he's got advantage because of his.
You're trying to do it without being seen and not trying to convince people that you are a Drow doing that. But Aoth, are you doing Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah, do you want me to pop it
Yeah.
up, or did you want me
No,
to
no, I
just
know
say
what it is.
22. Oh,
Oh, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. So you all shimmy on down.
Jesus Christ! I
Yeah,
forgot.
that's a lot of high numbers.
I forgot I was a rogue for a second, so I kind of just.
Like, wow,
I thought I was-
Coswood is really good at sneaking.
I thought I was Coswin, and I was like, why do I have a +10? What did I do?
So,
God,
you all-
Coswin, you're great.
You all shimmy on down and form up with Felicia at the lead of the pack. Okay, that's still 14.
Yeah, it's still 14.
So remember that that Perry's got all stealth. Perry's got heavy armor on, so he's at a disadvantage.
Oh wait, also, does that mean because is it ability checks that you impart +4 on Perry?
no. Saving throws.
Saving
No.
throws.
Saving throws. Okay. Okay.
So you guys, as you guys are heading on down, Perry. Does Perry? No, Perry's got the face. He's got the mask on.
So he's got the face. The face. It's
um,
covered up everywhere. He's got like long sleeves on, gloves. I'm assuming
Yeah.
everything. So.
Got his collar popped up a little. You could hear his armor just like clang, 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 clang. Sure, he's kind of like a wind chime.
Is it weird for one to wear armor? I guess
No.
it is, isn't it? No.
No. You're just the.
Maybe
man.
wearing an armor with imbued with a goat that they've never seen before, but you could just say it's a mystical creature. Maybe that would work.
It's called the mystical goat god.
It's his
say I
mistress's. It is mistress's deity.
It's called the goat. So
It is
That's
my,
you.
it is my mistress. She's an old goat.
I think for a Drow it'd be go at.
Go at.
go at. Yeah, it's a go at. It's you probably never heard of it before. Hipster monster.
Go
hunter.
at like Boat.
Oh god, you guys have not fought one of those. So,
What,
Felicia,
goat?
you are in charge of the party.
I'm gonna move towards the center of the group.
She's never been in charge of anything in her life.
Loran is going to be directly behind you.
Okay, that's I don't.
And
know
I'll
how
be
I feel
taking up
about
next
that.
to Lorraine.
Alright,
He
make
looks
sh-
so.
Can we make
he
sure?
looks-
Can we make sure that Tyburn and Perry are in the center of the group?
Yep.
He looks
Well,
over
I mean,
at you.
I actually have a face
Oakenthorn.
of a drow, so I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get.
He looks
You
over
also-
at you.
You also
Only
have
the
it.
face.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know,
hands
so
of
I've-
humans.
My
A
hands are
lot
full
of crosstalk
up.
going on right now, guys.
I've wrapped it
Please
all
let
up
me
in my
talk.
clothes.
Please let me talk. Oakenthorn. Loran looks at
Yes.
you, and then he looks behind you and he goes, "Make sure you stay at least a step behind me."
Okay. I keep a step behind him.
Yes, it would be most inappropriate for you to be walking at the same level as the first.
Oh, he's putting himself in. The bastard.
I whisper to him, just remember, I can kill you, and nobody will miss you.
He,
I don't think we should be-
He looks at you with no change in expression on his face, and he just holds up his flayed arm in front of his hand and turns it back and forth. I have been through horrors you cannot imagine. It would be a shame if you were to be discovered in my city, and they were done to you too.
Say, why don't we all be
I
friends,
like this
guys?
guy.
Why don't we all be friends? Let's be
Have
friends.
you,
Let's be friends.
he leans in closer and goes, "Have you ever heard of this story of the death by the 1,000 cuts?"
I thought for sure you were gonna say
Have
Borkvard
I?
somewhere.
Have you ever heard of that story
Have you
of
ever
Borkvard
heard
Godslayer?
Like, have you heard the story? I'm like, fucking A, Borkvard's gonna come up, isn't he? At some point.
Godslayer.
I assume I haven't been.
The
Well,
Vegas, the wise.
It's a parable.
Yeah, no, it's like a Drow bedtime story, and for the sake of brevity,
God,
he
Ben,
tells-
you're starting to do it naturally.
Yeah, I know.
The
Yeah, I can't turn
cadence.
it off sometimes. He tells you the story of a
Like the screams.
of a male Drow who disappointed his mistress by sleeping with another female Drow, and she had him tied up in the center of their city, where he was killed very slowly
Is the age difference going to be a problem between the slaves and Felicia? No, got it.
No, it's like an aristocrat, like, you know.
Yeah, she's from a rich family.
Like
maybe.
a young aristocrat is still a better, is still better socially
Got it.
than an older.
Is this the
Yeah,
Stranger
like
Things theme?
No, not quite.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
It sounded like it for a second. I was just like Stranger Things.
No, this is
Oakenfold,
weirder
you
thing.
Well, you are in the Underdark.
Weirder thing.
Genuinely, that's what it's
Living
called.
it.
It's like
Story's all
those
about D&D.
it's like those scary movies or date movie or those like fucking horrible parodies.
Yeah, so
Oakenfold,
instead of being in the upside down, we're in the kind of sideways.
So,
I've never seen the series. Please don't say anything. I just keep playing
Oakenthorn,
it.
the story ends with the man being tortured until he starves to death by them continually flaying him and then healing him and playing them again.
Well, it's a shame
Is,
I'm not banging the mistress, isn't it?
Well,
we-
Yeah, you're not.
Oh,
Oakenfold.
Well,
you
I mean,
better not-
socially, yes, all of them would.
never mind.
Okay.
Weird. Turns it up a little bit.
Definitely put Tyburn in the center. Don't want
Oakenfold, you
him
better
being
not
seen.
turn him against us, because remember, he's our only guide.
Can we
And
just like
I like him.
continue our ways out of?
Can we please just keep moving? Please?
Yeah.
You're in charge, Felicia.
All right.
You got the map, and you're in charge. You're making your way towards the.
She's
docks.
gonna check the sleeve. Like, okay. And it just starts walking.
So okay, so with Felicia in charge and everybody walking at least half a pace behind everyone else, so there's this like, this kind of like wake.
I'm gonna
behind
look like I'm
Felicia.
just out in the town. Like
Yeah.
I'm on the town, maybe looking for something to. I don't know. Is it like check the map again? Are we going anywhere near like a shop front or?
There
or,
looks like there's a
marketplace?
bazaar about a third of the way in.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I'm looking like I'm going to, try and buy
So
something.
as you start moving forward, you can you guys look up at the ground and just kind of taking in the surroundings. You can see that there are.
Felicia's not doing that. She's lived here her whole life. She knows what she's doing. She's walking ahead.
You guys can see driders walking around, innumerable Drow. There are large spiders of all sizes. Here and there are blink spiders that just the size of like a tractor that just blink out of existence, and then you watch them flash into another spot in a different section of web, just blinking all over the place. You can see swarms of little ones moving around. You can see swarms of little ones moving, little spiders moving around, and swarms of rats as well. Some of the rats seem to glow as they move.
Bioluminescence.
Bioluminescent rats. And you guys make your way into the outskirts of the city, with Felicia in charge, kind of trying to be confident, but like, looking for street signs or any sort of like looking for large buildings that are marked
checking
on the map.
checking her wrist or something. Okay, just
right.
walks forward.
And first things first is Aoth needs to make a stealth check.
With advantage, because of his past that, or no, not
because of the cloak and because of Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, so he rolls
So,
a 29.
34.
Or,
You guys-
It's a 34. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aoth sticks to the center of the group, as you guys make your way into the city. But then as soon as you guys get near a crowd, he just fades off into a crowd, and you can anybody who's looking can knows what they're looking for. While just sees him moving from like alley to alley, doorway to doorway, just following along at a at a distance, trying
Is
to
he
stay
close
out of
enough that
sight.
Pass Without a Trace still affects us?
Depends.
30 feet.
Do you want to be close enough?
What's
so
the
Pass
what's the
Without a Trace?
distance?
30 feet.
30 feet.
It depends on how close you want to be to the party.
I think for Tyburn's sake, we need him within 30 feet because Tyburn's disguise is really shit. Let's roll a 10 on it.
Yeah, I guess I'll
So
stay.
if the closer you stay to the party, the more conspicuous it's going to be. The further you are away from the party, the less it's up to you.
Stay on that right at the edge, right at
Okay.
the edge of that 30 feet, within a foot.
I've got an emergency daylight spell ready.
I'll stay
Oh,
as
man.
close
Flashback,
as
go!
Bang the whole fucking city.
Just throw it on the ground, start running.
while looking as inconspicuous.
How
Time.
Tiber, how long does that last for?
The daylight lasts for an hour.
Jesus Christ!
Cast it on your pendant and just raise it up and start running through the city.
Is that broken arrow?
That's the idea.
Yeah, that's a broken arrow.
Broken arrow. She goes
Broken
sideways.
arrow.
It's daylight. We're just gonna run through the city and find our way out again dark later.
Jesus Christ. That's fine.
That's our
Well, hey,
broken
if
arrow.
everything goes right, we'll be able to break the siege, then come through the siege lines out. We won't have to double back. So
Oh yeah, we
if
do
everything
need to
goes-
make sure we're not looking like Drow when we try to once we break the
that's a
siege.
good thing to
That's a
remember.
good idea. That's a good idea.
Wash the disguises off once you're done.
Well, there's a river, isn't there? So we can.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we've all got water canteens, so just quickly scrub and be like, whoa. I mean, I'm just using magic to hide myself. So
Okay, we have an hour, by the way. You cast it right before we went in, so we
Yeah.
have an hour to get through the city.
So you all start making your way through the city. It doesn't take long, not but 5 minutes to reach this large bazaar that was described to you, Felicia. Did you want to take some time to listen to
Checking
the
the-
conversations?
Checking the map inconspicuously for a second. How far away? Like how far are we into the journey right now, and how long has time passed?
You're about a third of the way in. It's about 10 minutes have passed. The first section was pretty straightforward. This as you get closer to the waterfront, the map gets more chaotic, and instead of in a straight line, you're taking alleys and winding roads, stuff like that.
Okay,
so.
yeah, I'll take a minute to listen to conversations while it looks like I'm perusing some wares.
Can I do the same?
inconspicuously. Not directly. Not
So-
directly next to the bazaar, but like I'm in the crowd, but I'm like slowing down for a second and looking maybe
Looking at some fine spider silks.
whatever's there, but I'm listening to the conversation of any woman, of any female drow in the area.
What languages do you speak?
God damn it. This is a problem. I think we didn't realize this. I speak, hold on, because it's cut off, so I have to actually... I speak Common, Elvish, Halfling, Dwarvish, Draconic, and Gnomish.
You do not understand the language that the populace is speaking.
they're speaking Undercommon.
Speaking under Common. Wait, you have the tongues thing, don't you?
How
How does that work?
Do you want
Because you never adequately explained it, so I don't know what it means.
I can give it to you.
Yeah, let's. Can we retcon that and say he gives that to me right before? Because I didn't know that they spoke under Common.
Nope.
I mean, I can do it.
Touch
Just
you now.
I can just.
It's vocal and material. There's no somatic component. So, it's a
Just lean
touch.
over,
Is it a touch
whisper in your
spell?
ear.
Yeah.
It is a touch spell.
It's a touch spell. The column stops.
Okay.
I'm looking at like some wares. It's near the conversation, so I'm hearing it. I give like a come here to Art Locks, who's I'm guessing midway through the column, and we kind of just whisper. We're whispering very loudly, like can't understand what you're saying.
I
Can't
can
understand what they're saying.
I can make you understand what they say, and I can make you be able to reply, but you won't understand what you've said to them. You can't retain the knowledge after the spell ends.
The spell. How long does it last?
An hour.
So the disguises. Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do that.
I cast tongue.
Loran leans into the group and kind of just like eyeballs you really hard, Felicia, and goes, "You should really slap him as hard as you can now."
Okay, I cast tongues on you.
As I'm slapping him.
Yeah. Give me
As I'm slapping.
give me a
Because it's a
hit.
touch. It's a touch spell. So it
Yes,
just
yeah.
needs to go
We'll
through
transfer
that.
it in the slap.
It just needs to go through that. It's worked out perfectly. All right. Yeah. He talked back to me. Yeah. Slap him. Slap him as hard as I can.
As I'm moving through,
Do
I'd
I-
like to just listen to what's being.
Do I need to make a
Mr.
check to make
Arthas,
sure
Make
this?
sure you prostrate yourself before the mistress.
Do you speak Undercommon?
Who?
You. This plan's going to shit, guys. It's going to shit.
Aoth does. I don't. If we're in the Feywild, I've got us covered. But no.
Oh, that
This is
Feywild
the opposite
a nice
of the
sunlight.
Feywild.
Yeah, you prostrate. Yeah, do that. Okay. Yep.
You see
Don't say
Loran
shit.
just get a bit of a smile. Excellent, that was very good. Now grovel and apologize to your mistress.
I'm just gonna get on the floor and kiss her feet. Kiss her feet.
Can't speak under
Kiss her feet.
Can't speak.
I'm just doing.
No, Felicia's just starting to lose her confidence. Okay, let's go. It's
So, but Felicia, with tongues, you can understand them enough to be able to mimic the speech patterns.
great. All right, yep, Master of Intrigue.
Okay. So,
That's
and
my
that will
groveling
last.
performance.
That was what the hell was that?
That was my groveling performance.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, that's pretty good. You see Loran just nodding.
I like.
Mechanically.
Just a hand goes into it. No.
okay. And we start walking.
I'd
guys-
like to. Sorry, I'd like to see if I can hear any news of if I can pick up any news of like a siege that may be taking place, or just not like stopping and
Make a
listening,
make
but
a
just like as
perception
I'm
check.
moving.
I'm gonna ask you to make another stealth check too.
32 on stuff.
You're having a little trouble grabbing full sentences as the party's moving by. You're not in contact with them, so they stop and you stop, and then they go and you go. You're hearing snippets of conversation, but nothing like there's nobody just reading the newspaper out loud. It's just maniacal, menial stuff.
Okay.
The Underdark Gazette.
Yeah. There's no one. There's not like a kid on the. On the
Extra,
corner.
extra.
Extra! Drow siege broken. So you guys make your way through.
Hey,
the
Tommy, push back from Stalingrad.
the Duergar's 8th Army completely destroyed.
Riddance, I say.
Drow MacArthur.
So you guys make your way through the bazaar, and the streets start to narrow, and the buildings start to close around you guys. It starts to get a little bit jumbled. The crowds are now kind of crammed shoulder to shoulder, making their way through these narrow streets, getting a little claustrophobic as the buildings are, towering above you guys. Every once in a while, someone, gets shoulder checked and has to quickly, duck their head down across the side. I would like everybody to make a performance check.
I hope my daily doesn't go off accidentally.
29.
Not you, Aoth.
Okay.
Sorry.
We all get a +4 for this, right?
Yeah,
No.
it's right there.
No, it's
No, it's saving
throws.
throws, not checks, right?
Saving throws, yeah.
Bardic Inspiration might have been a good thing to cast on us, really. No, that would only be 10 minutes, isn't it? Never mind. God damn it.
All right, so
I need
guys
to
start
map
making
down.
your way through the crowd. Felicia, you start the crowd in front of you is thick. It's like walking down a busy street in New York City at 6 p.m.
Never been to a big city, so I don't know what you mean.
You don't know what I'm talking about. In New York, you have to be really assertive and aggressive to make your way through the streets.
Okay, this is gonna be a bad
Oh, this
thing.
is what I
It's gonna
call
be a
this is
problem.
what I call going into London mode.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's like being in the Lord of the Rings during the Battle of Helm's Deep.
You're trying to make your way. You're trying to make your way through out,
Just
and
completely
progress
just
is starting to slow down as the people. You're a little too nervous to push people out of the way and get the get through the crowd. Loran's kind of like prodding you in the back with his fingers. Must continue the pace and move forward.
I lean over to Lorraine and ask him a question. Would it be acceptable in Drow culture to have the males
no,
make way
don't
for the
talk
females?
right now, Tog.
Yeah.
he said he's saying something. Talk. What are you saying?
I asked Lorraine in a whisper, since we're walking basically next to each other. Is it acceptable in Drow culture to have the males make way for the females, or is it the females have to?
They
Okay.
are like it's
God
like
help
the
us
lion
all.
pride kind of thing. Felicia is the
The pick. Top chicken.
Is the
He's
head of the
top
pack.
chicken.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so.
And Aoth, you need another stealth check from you.
24. Or no, it's
32.
32. Jesus Christ. Yeah,
That's
no.
why the chase has
He
advantage.
always gets the cloak. Nobody else gets that cloak because he fucking.
Felicia, what do you
gold
want
with
to? What
that.
do you want to do? Your progress has basically been halted by the thick crowd in front of you.
I don't know. Okay, I rolled a 20 on culture or on the
Sacred
history
flame.
check.
Yeah.
So
Flame.
I know about their culture pretty good, right? Like on a level, like I'm fairly good at knowing their culture.
I'll let you leverage that natural 20 into some information on the city.
Not the city. I don't need the
Culture.
city.
Oh,
The
no, that's
culture.
fine. I understand.
I need to. I want to know, like, would it be out if I become more assertive and start pushing through this crowd? I'm wondering, do I look like I'm I'm that much of an aristocrat to be able to leverage that, or is that still going to be a no? I'm a low level.
Your clothes are still the same, and I mean you.
She's wearing fine clothes. Like it's not.
They're still very clearly not from this culture, though.
She has foreign interests. She's a 16-year-old. She's a 16-year-old Drow girl that loves Japanese culture. What's the problem? What's the problem?
I think that's something you might have had written like loves Drow culture might have been having to written into the backstory for that to apply there. But it's
No,
not just-
I meant she as a Drow person. She could leverage. She
but
just likes extra culture.
in terms of your physical appearance and like your hair looked kind of like dirty and matted based on the check you rolled before for your
she's
disguise.
got a lot of slaves.
She does have a lot of slaves, but you may not look the position of someone that has a lot of.
How far are we through the journey, and how long do we have until
you
everything?
made it to the other side of the bazaar, so you're like less than half.
Less than half.
You're like exiting the bazaar and you're running into trouble.
Just try and be a little more assertive to get through this crowd.
Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me.
No, a little bit more. A little bit more.
What are you doing?
Get out the way!
She's worked in trade and in the guild halls and things like that. So I don't know exactly what guild hall because I never wrote that down. But she's worked before. Just not please and thank you. Could you get out of the way, please? That'd be more like excuse me. Can you get out of the... Just need to get through here. Just, it's a little bit more. Not very assertive, but she's trying to be a bit more. Like she's trying to get through. She's dedicated.
Loran leans forward and whispers into your ear. You could just hit the males. They know their place.
Let's hope you don't get gender confused.
Yeah, just to make sure you don't hit.
They're still elves. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to tell the difference. Okay,
I don't know,
she takes that under advisement in the first bill that gets in her way. She hits him to get out of the way.
Clocks him upside the head.
If he's obviously getting in the way and he's not listening.
Yeah. The like people who are in front of you and you got their backs to you and are clearly like not paying any attention. You smack one in the back of the head. You watch him recoil in like terror and like move off to the side and seems to help.
All right. Yeah.
Guys
A bit more confident now. She likes it. She's a bit more
start
confident.
moving your way through the thick crowds again, shoulder to shoulder now. The party is kind of clumped in together, kind of around Tyburn. Okay, here.
Circle the Tyburn! Circle the Tyburns!
So, you guys make your way through the crowded streets to a point where it starts branching off into all these side streets. It looks like a more residential area, and Felicia Laurent points to a towering facade that you're passing by, and just goes, "That is the mistress's house right there. That's where I used to reside."
Well, I hear it's vacant now.
Oh, great! We can be property hunters in the
Is it
Underdark.
nice? Is it a nice
Did you
house?
notice?
Yeah.
Did you notice he said I used to reside? That means he's completely disassociated himself with her and her household.
Progress.
Well, yeah,
That's a good sign.
She's dead. It's kind of
Yeah,
hard
I
to
know,
be
but
associated with someone when they're dead.
Yeah, but he might still associate himself with the family. He's going to go back there. He might be thinking of going. We don't know what his thinking is about where he's going to go next. So at least it's.
Or
he's-
he could just be a decent liar.
There's enough light here that I can see where I'm going, right? Okay.
I didn't
It's
think of
like
that.
it's like dim light down here in the Drow City.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we
Tyron's just wandering around. With his
We need
hand
to
out.
get you some like glasses of seeing or something.
Glasses of seeing.
Didn't we
I
used to
mean,
have? No, those are
At least,
charming.
at least he can make light.
right.
I can't do anything.
Okay, yeah, we just keep going. We keep we try and I don't want to
pass?
stop. I don't want to. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep moving on the path. I keep checking, like kind of nonchalantly checking the map on
You
the
pass
rest for a
by,
second, and then keep
um,
moving.
Pass by the house and you see Loran, like just as he goes by, he just cranes his head over and looks at it for as long as he can as you guys pass by.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I thought for a
I like this
second
guy.
I could slap him and get back on track, but no, it's not gonna work.
All right, so you make your way through the residential section of the town, pretty unmolested, and you can tell you're getting closer to the water. You can hear like the lapping of waves, and in the distance, through some of the lower buildings, you can see the like tall masts of ships. Loran leans in again, Felicia, and you would want to head to the docks in a most expedient manner. It would be peculiar for us to linger in this quarter for too long.
Cool. Okay. We keep going. Keep going. We keep going. Trying to get to the docks. Check the map again. Okay.
All right. So, you
I'm
make
gonna
your
have to
way.
negotiate for.
You make your way to the waterfront, and you can see that there are
We're
berths
gonna have to
lined up
take a
and
ship.
And
We're
a
gonna-
number of ships lined up in the berths, and some of them are coming in, some of them are departing. They seem to be pretty standard, like low sloops, some fatter merchant ships, and what looks like maybe one could be like a Coast Guard kind of vessel. There's armed soldiers on it. It looks like there's weapons.
Okay.
And
I lean
Loran
back.
goes
I
to you,
lean back to
Felicia, and
Moran.
goes,
So what's the plan? Are we taking the ship here, or are we...
"Oh, I do not know. I did agree to show you the direction, but I not the brains of the operation. From here,
I'm
we
gonna
must
hit him.
cross." Slap. He doesn't make a sound. He just takes it, and
Just
like,
by the way,
pauses for a second.
Felicia has a strength of negative. She has a strength of 8, so it's the -1 modifier. So yeah, they're not that bad.
Oh, you
Um,
brute!
He after a moment's pause, he looks back up. I told
Sorry.
you I would lead the
sorry.
way.
I had the ability to. I had to take it.
We must cross
Mum.
Lake.
Arlox
Rollins
mumbles
Mumbles
here.
under his tongue.
I
but-
do not know how you intend to procure transport, but that is on you.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
just find a guy with a bow and hit him.
how well traveled are these waters? For one.
Well, they are very common trade. Whereas I think that perhaps one of the merchant vessels would be easier to commandeer.
Okay. All right. I look around. I look around. Okay, first, I look to the party for a second. Kind of size them up. I look towards the merchant. I look towards the merchant ships. Is there a merchant ship that's moderately sized but seems to have a crew that is weak enough that we could take?
Roll a perception check. Yeah, it's stealth check.
We book passage. We take them mid passage. That's perception.
Couldn't we just
Cast
pay?
daylight in the mast.
Can't we just pay money?
Well,
Felicia,
we're gonna lose. Our disguises are gonna run out before we get to the other side. I'm assuming.
You
At least mine will.
you look around, and it's kind of hard to like size up the crews. There's a lot of people milling about, coming into and off of the ships. You don't know who's a crew member, who's just a laborer.
Yeah.
Who's
obviously.
which ones are the teamsters?
Oh god, don't fuck with them, they'll ruin you.
It's kind of hard to size up the crew.
Okay. All right. Plan 2. Is there one that looks moderately sized enough that has a small crew? It seems to have a small crew. That's like maybe like a, I don't know, like a.
Most of them seem to be of the same construction. They're just these kind of, they're small and kind of fat, and it looks like they kind of got like tumblehorn signs.
Guessing all the captains are women.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Got that. Is there any that are not?
There's a number that fit that description.
Okay, go for the one that seems to also line up with us being able to take them quickly.
Okay.
I have a question from my side.
Sure.
Is this still like a city type thing up to the docks, or is
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Okay.
There's like warehouses and stuff like that that
like
line
Boston
the
Harbor.
waterfront kind of
Okay.
thing. But yeah.
Okay. I will. I lean back to. Keep forgetting his name.
Loran.
Loran.
It's one of the easier names I've come up with.
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
it is. That's why it's throwing me off. Loran. Is it normal to like negotiate like passage across like if I were to go up to them and I could negotiate passage? Is that a somewhat normal thing to do, or are we gonna look really out of place?
Well, these are merchant ships. They are not passenger liners. It would be very peculiar to book passage on a transport ship.
What if it was to get to
They
the
are also-
siege across the river? Like, what if there was somebody I needed to see there or something like that? Would that be out of the ordinary if I needed that, like...
Oh, the Drow
Quickly.
are not the muscle of the operation. And
Oh,
we have
shit.
other means of transportation.
Okay, Loran, I'm gonna need you to help me on this. How do we get... I mean, actually help. How do we get to the siege from here? What is your recommendation?
We have to commandeer a vessel of some kind and traverse the Lake Volunteer. to
Okay,
get
what is the
to
normal...
falls of the River Tenebris?
What's on the other side of Lake Volunteer? Volunteer? Whatever, the weird drow name. That would be a normal place for somebody like us to go.
Thanks for a second. There are a number of locations, but they are not in the direction you need to travel.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Because we want to commandeer this when it's on the water, you're saying.
We're Loran, we're gonna kill them. Okay, we're gonna take the
Yeah,
boat
let's-
by force.
It was like just deadpan. Just
I
I do not
doesn't-
understand your.
Yeah, we just need to make a pretense to book passage, to then take the boat mid-journey. So, what would be a valid, or at least not overly conspicuous way to get that done?
There is a small mining encampment on the shores of the lake.
Right.
It,
I'm going to
provides-
meet my mother at the mining encampment. That's the thing. I came here.
You are the mistress.
Yeah. Shit.
It is an excellent plan. I could not have thought of a better one.
Insight check. Is he lying? Is he falling back into his old role? And is he
Insight
just
check.
telling
Go
me what
for
I
it.
want to hear?
Go for it. He's a yes
23.
man. He's a yes man.
He's a yes man. Okay. All right. I slap him again.
You know, the problem with slapping him is I think he likes it.
Make sure it's with your ring hand.
She's not rich enough to own a ring. She just. Okay.
Here,
Lorraine,
take one of mine.
No. Okay, Loren. I'm gonna run this by you again, and I want you to give me your honest to loath. What's their
Loth, that's correct.
honest to loath opinion about this plan. And looking at me in profile, I realize I have no chin without a beard. This is really weird.
You're fine, dude. You're fine.
I'm very self-conscious. I need you to give me that. Okay. What if came here, day trip? Came here on a day trip or just on a trip? We're on a trip. Going back to the mining settlement, whatever its name was. You have to tell me that whenever we actually go and do this. And I'm I'm wanting to get passage over the lake to get it done, to get back quicker.
I think your plans are terrible.
Got it. Okay. Then what is a good plan?
He thinks for a second.
None of them.
This is most peculiar. Do you really want me to give my opinion?
Yes.
He stares into your eyes.
You have a better plan. It's good.
I believe I do, but will you hit me if I tell you that yours are bad?
No.
I don't believe you, but I will tell you anyway.
Dobby is a free elf.
Dobby has a sock.
You could pose as a relief mining crew for this settlement. It would be pretty ordinary for you to book passage on any ship heading over there. You could be taking all of us, and he kind of waves his hand, to work the mines for the Duergar.
Perfect. Perfect. It's great. Now raise my hand up.
He doesn't flinch.
I'll raise my hand up. Pat his shoulder a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. That's good. That's good.
His eyes go wide, and he just kind of like stares down at your hand.
Doggo got loves. Doggo got pets. He's happy.
I think I'm gonna do the opposite. Instead of hurting him, I'm gonna not hurt him. I think that's gonna make it worse. To punish him.
So, what do you want to do?
Okay. That. I definitely want to do that. I want to do that. Loran, what's the name of the mining settlement that's common, that this would be common to go to?
It is called Tha'ar.
Tha'ar. Tha'ar?
Tha'ar.
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 Am I saying it right, or are you just repeating it? I don't know.
Well, from his point of view, you speak weird.
I just realized.
Just
What if
out
it's
of
called Thar? What if it's just called Thar, and his way of speaking, he's just breaking it? Okay, we're gonna
out
try
of
both.
character, tongues give you the ability to speak and understand Undercommon, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we're speaking Undercommon right now.
You're speaking Undercommon with Loran.
The rest of
Nobody
us are
else
Well, Aeolf.
Nobody
People
else
just
understands
kind of
what's going on.
staring
does.
at your shoes and making sure no one sees Tyburn's face.
Aeolf
That's
does.
a good idea.
Aeolf speaks Undercommon.
But I'm probably not close
Yeah,
enough to hear.
He's not close enough to hear.
Quickly and just like, what do we all speak? Everybody speaks
Elven.
Common. I know that.
Everyone speaks Elven, I think.
Elvish. I think.
Everyone
Yeah.
Actually, that would be a very bad idea. That'd probably be like speaking German in France during World War One.
It's gonna be like Inglorious Bastards. How many drinks do you need? 3.
No.
Which, by the way, who does this? Who does this?
Germans do.
I don't speak
Really?
Elven. Either.
Really? I can't even like. I would just do that. Like.
Well,
that's
well,
what I
actually,
do.
I think Germans do it with these 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it an American thing to do this?
Yeah, it's a North American thing.
No, I do that.
Oh.
I do that.
Yeah, I was.
Like in
yeah,
Japan, in a lot of Asian countries, they do it completely different. Like they do it like an open palm like this is not 5, it's 0.
Well, whatever.
And then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a closed fist with a thumb in. It was like when I was at Disney and I would ask a Japanese group how many people there were, and there'd be like 12 people standing there, and they would give me this. I'd be like, I don't know what that means.
Okay,
Ben,
all right.
Ben, in China they can do up to 10 on one hand.
I don't. You would know more about China than I do.
They
So
go to 10 on one hand.
in common, under my breath, just to the crowd, I'm gonna give them the plan very quickly. We're gonna be taking a ship. We're gonna be taking it mid-journey. So we're gonna kill the crew. That's the plan. We're killing the crew. We're killing the crew once we get on the water.
We're gonna make sure Aoth can sneak on, though.
Do I even see him if I look back? I don't even
Perception
see him. Like,
Perception
he rolled
check. You gotta
he
be
rolled
a
a
29 stealth.
Like, yeah, I've got a decent perception. 26.
Nope.
No, not 26. No, it's
No, you don't see him.
Well, I think he's probably following. Hopefully this will work. Okay. I go to the ship that we went to before. That we went to before, but that we kind of worked out. It's small enough and weak enough that we could probably take it.
Okay. So you find one that looks like it's a little dilapidated.
It's fine. That's fine. Hey, it's a mining replacement crew. It's not going to be top notch. We're not booking the best
Question
passenger.
before we go, quickly. Does anyone other than myself know how to sail?
What's sailing?
Wait, they don't even have sails, do they? There's not
Oh,
going to
they
be a
do.
wind system down here.
These caverns are large enough to have their own like weather
Shit.
patterns. I
What's
did mention
sailing?
there were
We're-
masts before.
Yeah, we're stealing a sailing ship, and I'm the only one that's worked on a sailing vessel.
Is there an actual port on the other side?
Why don't you just keep
Are you talking, Tybert?
Yeah.
Work it out. I'm just gonna watch.
I can hear Tyburn.
Oh no, we
Well,
can
no, that's
hear.
what I was asking. He
We
said
can
something
hear
I
Bob. It's just Typhon's
Yeah,
got a
it's-
shit
it's-
disguise.
it's-
So does he want to talk?
Are you saying something out loud in a language that is not?
We'll work it out. We'll work it out. We'll work it out when we do.
Tyburn stands silently and looks down. That's it.
We won't. We're not planning this. We're planning this up to this point. We'll figure it out later. And walk towards the captain. Or
Okay,
yeah.
so you walk you like walk down the quay towards the there seems to be a like a well-dressed male drow who is kind of like marking off the shipments coming in and forth and just watching the laborers moving walking out of the ship, unloading goods.
Me mateys. I'm a drow, I be.
Arr.
The Drow of Nantucket, like.
I don't.
Fire the throw, Nantucket!
I don't see the captain anymore, do I? Okay. Just like confidence for a second. Just like do this, and then with their best authoritative voice, just I wish to see your captain. Just,
He looks startled for a second, and when he sees you standing there, you kind of gets like a bit of a scared look in his eyes, and then he kind of bites his lip and. May I ask what this is about, mistress?
I won't hit him. I won't. No, it's not. No, don't hit. Don't hit.
Don't hit, no! It's...
No. What was the plan again? We're
I think the plan was to wing it.
the R. Okay,
Going
we're
to the mining settlement, the R.
We're replacement miners for the R's mines.
He looks across the group.
Some of them are sickly.
Yes, I can see that. I shall get my mistress, and
You do
be able
that.
to-
Oh, fuck,
Yes.
it's a female.
Yes. And he just kind of he just kind of like bows like really low like a couple times, like as he's walking away, like me.
Basically treating you like
Okay, as soon
royalty.
as no drow is in her line of sight, she goes. Just like a little bit, just like calm herself down a bit.
But a minute passes, and you watch a very svelte female drow come out with her hair.
I just
tight,
realized
pulled back very
Felicia
tight.
has no idea what she's saying, does she? She just knows she's talking in Undercommon, and she understands that what she's saying.
I'm pretty sure you understand what you're saying.
You understand? Well, the thing is, it's one of those things of, as soon as this spell will end, you will have no idea of what you've said. You have idea
Got
of
it.
what you've said, but you don't know how to say it ever again.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so she comes over. You can see she is armed. She's got two like long curved blades on a belt, and she wears all black leathers. She just kind of looks like standing on the deck of the ship. She just kind of like cocks her head and looks at you and goes, "You wish to book passage
Yes.
for how many?"
With the it's five of our group plus Loren.
Tybert pokes you in the back 5 times.
It's a plus Loren, right? Yeah, Loren.
6.
That's 6. So that's 6 because AF's not here. 6.
Just kind of you see her looking across the crowd. I have everybody except for Felicia and Aoth make a performance check.
Holy shit, Bob! You nailed it!
I can stare at the ground really.
No, no,
Tyburn-
Barry!
Oh no,
Tyburn-
Perry!
Tybern eats the grub, but remember, Perry's got a magical disguise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true. Tybert is chewing that scenery.
Unless they look under my
Kicking the
cloak,
ground.
I should not be. They shouldn't find out.
Is it odd for them all to be wearing armor?
Particularly, you've seen
Okay.
armored people walking around the
Alright,
city.
good.
A lot
There's a
of
battlefield.
the females walk around with like fully armed and armored like male guard.
Got
There's
it.
a siege on the other side, you know.
You look like maybe you're like an aristocrat that's fallen on hard times, so you've got like a really shitty assemblage of guardsmen.
Yep. Okay.
So she waves you forward. Just you.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. Just underremember. Oh Jesus. Jesus. I heard. Oh Helm. Oh God, Helm. Then walks forward.
Okay, so she as you get within like arm's reach, she puts her arms around you and kind of like pulls you onto the ship, over to just like overlooking the side and looking at the city. She goes, I can take you. It's but a few days journey. We'll be leaving in about 8 hours, and payment would be the standard fare of 100 gold pieces for the lot.
What if I triple that and we leave within a half hour?
She kind of looks at you cockeyed. I've got a full load I need to do away
Sure.
with. I can't get that done in that amount of time. I would lose a fortune alone just for the delay.
This is very. Hold on. Contemplating thoughts. Collating. These replacement miners, they're we're having some money trouble, and we need the deal to get them through ends fairly quickly, and we're getting quite the payment from them. We kind of. Do you know anybody that is leaving within an hour?
She kind of shrugs her shoulders, and I mean, I'm the master of this ship. I don't know the schedules for everybody else in the dock. You could check with one of the other merchants. Perhaps they would be leaving sooner, but I see a lot of ingress right now, so the laborers are probably overloaded at the moment. I can't afford the loss on missing this shipment. It would be thousands in fines.
How many people does she have loading her ship right now?
You could see like 4 laborers moving
What
back
if I
and
added-
forth.
What if I added my men to your loading crew? How would that shorten up your?
The rest of you see her kind of get up on tippy toes and get you guys again. Looks like a pretty
Some of them, I
scrawny
understand. Some
lot.
of them,
I mean,
yeah.
we might be able to, I don't know, knock this down to the next hour or so with additional laborers. Or you could reimburse me for the difference, and we can make an express route.
What's the difference? What would be the difference on this?
See, she snaps her fingers, and you watch that like well-dressed male like zip up to her with a ledger, and he hands it over to her. She opens it up, thinks for a second. Well, I mean, it's between the late fees and missing my shipment and fines. I mean, we're looking at around 4,800.
I can give you a down payment of half that, and then the rest when we get there. I take out the bag. I take out the gold bag. I
The
take out my
old
gold bag.
Obi-Wan.
It's quite heavy because it's got 2,800 gold.
Persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. 25.
Ooh, wow. You see her eyes perk
She's
up and
meant to trick people. That's her. That's this class.
you see her eyes perk up. She goes, "You provide me with that right now. We'll leave in the next 15 minutes."
I drop it into her hand. The bag.
The bag? What's in the bag?
2,803 gold.
You've just taken her hand off.
2,803.
Yep.
Okay,
Half
so she-
half here, half when we get there. That's
She,
literally half.
It's she kind of hefts it a bit for a second and hands it off to
It's a really lucrative contract.
to the gentleman next to her, and you see him open it up and start like fiddling through the coins.
So, we good?
She turns to her manservant there. Okay. He pulls out a number of coins and shows them to her. She looks at them, looks back at you. So, very rare coins to be spending.
We just had a good contract with some slave traders that came down from the surface not too long ago, and
Ah, yes, the dwarves. Okay, well, that checks out. Bring your men aboard.
See, I was hoping all that time that you'd do the whole Obi-Wan thing, like say like, oh, we'll pay you when we get there. If we get there in time. We'll pay you.
I mean, I'm just gonna take that. I'm just gonna take that bag. I'm just gonna take that bag
no
off for
idea.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So, like,
How
you pay
lucky you
a
got
bit
with
now,
that
but then you pay the
sentence
rest
right
when we
there.
get there. It's like the whole Obi-Wan thing he did.
I was like,
Solo.
I was like,
No idea how lucky.
I have 20. I midway through that. I was like, wait a minute. Those are all minted inside of the new empire. Those are all imperial coins.
Yep.
But no, we're
You rolled
good.
an 18 on his perception to notice them too.
Yep. Okay.
So, you guys are all
I
brought
wave.
aboard.
I wave them forward. Like I wave them forward, but I'm also kind of like half waving from the city to come forward, just kind of, you know,
Eos, get your ass over here.
just to give a message to Aoth subliminally, and
This
yeah.
is why you need semaphore.
I think it would be kind of inconspicuous just to.
A-O-T.
And then you have that one drow that's actually proficient in it, and it's like,
Who are you
Huh.
talking to? All right, so are you guys all coming aboard?
Yes.
of course, the mistress
Make
said
your way
so.
on the ship. You see her conversing with a number of male drow, and the laborers
Giving
are,
up that
are-
gold
are-
really hurts.
the laborers are sent off. The sails are readied, and the crew pushes off. The ship very, very slowly just drifts away from the dock.
How many crews
Is Aoth
there,
on
Ben?
board? Aoth got on board, right?
No. How?
Wait. Well, so I was staying within like close to 30 feet of them because of. No. Okay.
At that point, it'd be really hard to have done. You need to have made. I mean, we could go back. You could make a couple more checks, but I mean, you went from in the city to like out on an open dock.
He can't even make those checks because
That's up to him.
Can I
You could
get
gotta
onto
get on the boat.
dock? Can I get onto
Can
the
he swim?
docks within 30 feet of the ship?
Not without being seen.
Well, I mean, he
You
could do a
can.
check.
I mean, it's going to be very obvious. So, the DC's higher.
Just
But
You
you
could
can
ca-
you can
you
do the
can
check.
kill-
This is you getting
You
out
got-
of the ship is
you have a +10 in advantage.
yeah, I'll do it.
You could kill a one-man boat guy.
I'm gonna.
you can kill a fishing boat captain and then take his little boat and try
Take
and
a little
Go ahead.
dinghy and
Roll
follow.
a stealth check to see if you can get to the dock.
29.
29. I think Ben is making these seem a lot closer than they are.
Dipping and diving between crates and sacks and cranes unloading goods from ships. You manage to get onto the pier that they're departing from as the ship is pushing away.
On the ship, can I see a place that is not extremely visible? Like extremely visible to the lady? Like is the group standing in like a cluster?
The group of men are kind of clustered in the center of the ship, and Felicia and the ship's captain are kind of like on the stern.
Okay, so would it be possible to appear into the middle of the group of men?
A pier? The ship has
Well,
left the dock.
Jump
with
and run
right,
and
but
grab. Jump and
But
run
I
and
have
grab.
Misty Step. I have Misty Step, so I just kind of blink
Oh yeah.
30 feet.
Misty Step leaves mist behind.
Right.
Who's
There's
gonna stop a
wind,
ship leaving?
Salt,
This
air,
is pretty conspicuous.
water.
You could do whatever you want. This is you do you. So the more obvious your movements are, the higher the DCs get on people seeing you.
You just rolled
And
a
the
29.
ship's completely gone,
He
right?
rolled a 29 to get onto the dock.
No, I'm saying
But
I'm
the
giving that
ship's
to
away
him.
well, the ship's away from the dock.
Yeah, it's pushing away, and the wind is starting to hit the sails as it's pulling off of the dock.
You could just jump into the water and then grab onto the ship.
Well, what kind of ship is this? Is it like
It's a small, fat merchant vessel. It's not a sloop. It's.
You ever seen a trade ship in Empire Total War? Think half that size. So I'm guessing one masted.
Well, it's got like one main mast and then a small mizzen mast and a bowsprit.
Yeah, so not that big.
Ben, how many crew is there?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Are there a lot of people on the dock?
Yeah, it's very busy.
Okay.
Perry, you can see about half a dozen drow on the ship,
Okay.
apart from the captain.
So there's 7.
Just
I know
inconspicuously drop into the water and then swim up to the ship and just grab on, just hold.
Yeah, I guess.
Try not to die from like hypothermia.
It's gonna be another stealth check to do this without.
Sure.
And a roll for hypothermia.
35.
So you just jump off the dock into the water and quickly swim to the edge of the boat and just kind of like try to get your just a finger hold on like a little sliver between two planks. Did you manage to grab on?
Is the water cold?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking cold. Think North Atlantic.
Oh, good.
You're
Go,
underground.
Rose.
There's no sun.
Thermal radiation from the core. Yeah.
All the lava that's down here.
We must travel through the planet core.
Dwarven pollution, you know, that sort of thing.
I
No, that's on
will
the other side of the river.
attempt to
It's like
pull myself
Fallout, you're
up
just wallowing in
stealthily.
radiation to get the extra achievement.
You're gonna pull yourself up stealthily.
Gonna try.
It's the sheer side of a ship.
Stab.
Yeah, he's
Is there-
got
Is there
sharp
no ladder,
implements.
like on a
I
pirate
mean, like
ship?
think of it like trying to like crawl up the side of a house.
Ben, is there no ladder like on a pirate ship?
There's not a ladder that just leads down to the water. Why would there be?
I don't know, I see it on a pirate ship all the time.
There's no ropes or anything.
Dangling? No, everything's tied off on the sides.
Go towards the front of the ship. Anchor hold. There's an anchor hole. There's
what I
got to
was
be in the
thinking.
front.
Was like
yeah,
anchors or
it's
something,
near.
but-
It's got to be near the bottom of the. It's got to be near the water line, so you can kind of get up there and then hold yourself up.
But would he know that?
Is there any portals on the side? Like any holes? Like windows? No.
It's not a passenger ship. It's a merchant vessel.
So
It's
how
also
tall?
an Age of Sail ship. They didn't really have portal holes.
The grain doesn't need to see out the window.
How tall is it? The side.
From where you are, it's like
Yeah.
18, 20 feet up.
Elf, how fast can you swim?
I don't know. What's swimming speed?
The swimming
the same
speed,
as
I think,
your-
is the same as your normal movement.
So 30 feet per turn.
Yeah.
That's
How
slower
fast does
than
the
a sailing
boat go?
vessel.
I will attempt to use my dagger to climb up
Athletic,
the back of the ship.
athletic check, and you're gonna need to do another stealth check, and I'm gonna say with disadvantage this time to make it a straight roll because this is very conspicuous.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. This is not you.
Nope.
Does the knife give him advantage?
Wow.
If the knife gave him advantage, no, I'm gonna say not.
Under one.
Aoth, you lose your grasp on the side of the ship and fall off into the water.
Misty, step up.
Yeah, I'll
Just
just
Misty step up.
misty step
Thankfully, we're out in
to
the water
wherever I can see.
you could see onto like the poop deck, basically.
Sure.
Like where the person steering the ship is.
Sure.
Is that the
Wait,
poop
is
deck?
there a crow's nest? No, I don't. Yeah, I think
it's
it
not
might
a
be.
crow's
Is there-
nest.
It'd have to be 30 feet anyway. Sure, I will go behind it.
Okay, so you Misty Step up. Let me just read Misty Step.
How far away are we from the?
Where that's happening.
Dock, like 80 feet.
Deck.
Okay, yeah.
Briefly surrounded by mist, you teleport 30 feet in occupied space that you can see.
Okay,
Wow.
so he's briefly surrounded by. It doesn't say he's surrounded by mist when he gets there.
Yeah,
Just when
he leaves the big.
Oh
big
yeah, so
Misty
he's left the mist in the
behind
water. That's fine.
in the water.
That's actually better than. Yeah, that's actually not that bad.
Okay.
Now someone has just appeared behind the guy guiding the ship.
Yeah, so you just
Immediately get down and start hiding.
and as you appear on the like the stern castle or whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know what deck that is. There's a male drow there on a wheel, seems to be guiding the ship.
Immediately hide.
Yeah, is there any like stuff on the back of the?
Nope, it's a
Okay.
wheel. It's a guy in a wheel, and stairs that lead down.
No barrels, no rope,
Nope.
bundles, anything like
Nope.
that.
Stab him, kill him, hide behind him.
Kill him and then weekend at Bernie's the ship. It just hit the guy.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
You could just try and stealth away from him.
Yeah, that is an option. You could just try and get away.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
the crazy
guess-
idea of just
is there any-
sneaking.
Yeah, but I'm trying. Sure, I will attempt to stealth away from him.
Try and get into the hold. If you
Where
can
are
dig
you
into the
trying to
hold, you're
go?
good.
Is there what's on the deck?
There's basically nothing where you are, and then there's stairs that lead down on other side, and you can see the group in front of you, and Felicia and the woman standing on the bow. There's like large cargo doors on the center, and that's what you can see.
And the rest of us just like.
Yeah, just like you're basically like standing on the cargo doors that were like go to the hold.
I will move into the center of the group, and then like
Didn't you say you only had 6?
Okay. It's gonna
And
be
then what-
it's gonna be another stealth check. It's gonna be a straight roll.
33.
That's fine.
Jesus
Because
Christ,
I was about
man.
to say, he's dripping wet. He's leaving footprints. But the guy, the drow, doesn't see you flip past him down the stairs and in towards the center of the group.
He's paid hourly. He doesn't give a shit.
I'm
Actually,
going
he's not
to-
even paid. He's a slave, so he really doesn't give a shit.
So Felicia, the captain of the ship, just as you guys move away from the dock and you can start to see the city fade off, she just kind of turns back to you. She goes, "Well, I guess we should find some place to put these." And she beckons you forward, and she walks past the group, and there's a set of doors there that you wouldn't have been able to see from up there because blind from there. She leads you into a set of doors. You can see that there's like a large double set of doors right behind them that seem to be the captain's quarters. But she leads you down another set of stairs. And you can see that there's just like a small bunkhouse. It's not rooms. It's like the Amistad. It's just wooden bunks.
Okay. All right. Seems good enough. Yes, this will work.
She points to his side. She goes, well, there are 6 empty bunks right here. And you can stay in the captain's quarters with me. I can make up a spare sleeping spot for you. You're not going to be staying with this lot.
Of course not.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't want that.
No, we wouldn't.
And you watch as she leans over, just slaps one of her guys.
Stab her in the throat.
In an hour.
I have less than an hour left on my disguise.
Wait, yeah, no, I would know this. How long do we have for the disguise to run out? What would be the time?
From an hour from when it was cast,
Yeah.
Yeah.
about 10 minutes.
I've just like.
So as you guys all file in behind her, she pauses for a moment, and you see her go.
I don't think I'm just.
She's
gonna
behind. She's got her
stand
back to me, right?
up.
She's got her back to me, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm following her, and she's looking at that. Okay, how many people are around here right now at the split second that this is happening? Like,
There's
that are not a part of the
There's
party.
2 guys in bunks.
Just 2 guys in bunks.
The rest are up top.
Okay, she's about ready to figure it out. Sneak attack. I wanna slit her throat from behind.
Go for it.
Do I get advantage because she doesn't know I'm here? She doesn't know I'm about ready to do this?
That's no. You get sneak attack because she doesn't know you're doing it.
Okay, that works. 25.
That hits surprisingly. That definitely hits. All right, roll for damage.
And 3d6.
Okay. So
18.
you see her. You guys watch.
Start counting the guys.
She starts counting.
And
then you
Alicia
watch
just draws
as,
the
like,
dagger and does it
You
quickly.
just see the little like hint of silver pop up and get up to her jugular and start to make a cut, and she grabs it and starts pulling her hand back. Does anybody else want to do anything?
In Elvish, very loudly.
Hold on. No. I see this happening, and I'm gonna stab her face with an arrow.
Okay.
Because I realized.
Felicia's giving you advantage, so
At the same time, I'm also going to
wait,
stab her with my
wait. One thing at a time. Artlux.
So how do I do an improvised weapon roll? I can't remember.
An improvised weapon, I think, is 1d4.
Do I hit?
No, I think that's an unarmed attack.
I mean, I'm stabbing her with an arrow, so I'm guessing
Just use a dagger. A dagger is 1d4 plus your
Yeah,
dex.
but that's super cool. Rules for improvised weapon.
Well, I mean, just use your dex modifier plus that, so it's 1d4 plus dex. And there you go.
Oh fuck! I keep hitting the wrong plus button on my keyboard.
If the object bears no resemblance to a weapon, it does 1d4. If the character uses a ranged weapon to make a melee attack or throws a melee weapon that does not have the property, it deals 1d4 damage. So 1d4.
Is it 1d4
Monica,
plus
can
my
you add-
dex?
1d4 plus your dex. You're not proficient in stabbing people with arrows, though.
3.
Okay, so
But I want to
Alicia,
specifically
you
go
get-
for her eye because I want to try to
you
blind her.
you get a bit of her like one side of what like her jugular cut, and Artlox, you come in, grab her, and just slam it right into her eye, Oakenthorn.
All right, I'm gonna attack her with my dagger. Oh, my rapier. Sorry.
Just sing quit.
Start stabbing her through. We're shanking this lady in the middle of her ship, and she's going down.
We're prison
watch.
killing her.
Do I?
That
For the
misses.
watch.
That misses.
Really? 16? Oh wow.
The fuck kind of armor is she wearing?
I guess in Elvish, it's the jigs up, kill everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so
We're taking the ship by force. We're pirates. We're
So you
pirates. We're actually pirates. We're taking the ship by force.
Wait a second. Doesn't parry give +4 when we're within
No.
the rate?
No, no.
Saving
Only
throws.
Saving
Only
throw.
saving throws.
saving throws.
Not everything.
You guys. Okay, so Felicia, you get a bit of her neck. Artlox, you go for one of her eyes. You're not sure if you've hit it or not. It's in that region. And
She's
then
moving around too much. I don't want to
she's
stab
moving
Felicia.
around too much. You're having trouble getting. She's trying to fight with Felicia with one hand and knock the arrows away with the other.
Felicia's just like in the last bit of Undercommon she has just like I'm so sorry.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. She was a barmaid before this.
She, after Oakenthorn goes in for his attack, all of your vision goes dark. everybody here.
Everybody's vision goes to.
Felicia, I'm gonna need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
We've been blinded. Like,
Oh, hey, this is something I'm actually decent at. Apparently, okay.
Okay, so you feel her twist out of your grasp, and then release you.
Then release me.
And you guys are all encased in.
I proceed to hide.
You can't see. Okay.
you can't see. How do you know how to hide?
Because if this is magical darkness, I can attempt to hide in any lightly obscured area.
He's got a point.
Because I am a
how
wood
would
elf.
you guys even know? You're all in the darkness.
I am a wood elf. That's my racial trait.
So even the people with dark vision, you can't see the hand in front of your face.
This is actually darkness spell. Got it.
I'm going to proceed to
Is this counteracted by daylight? Because we might need to daylight this situation, Tiber.
Broken arrow, Tybern! Broken arrow!
Well, I was gonna actually just cast Dispel Magic first.
Oh, okay.
Yes!
That works!
I mean,
Tyburn,
I thought I'd start with that. I mean,
you guys hear Tyburn's voice coming out of the darkness, and the veil lifts, and you just see her ankles just thump, 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 thump up the stairs.
Can I get one shot off on the ankle right before she goes up
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
crossbow?
go for it.
With the
Hitting the Achilles tendon.
Ding!
18 versus
That
18.
that hits her.
That hits her. Okay, I don't get sneak attack for this or anything like that.
No.
Just straight. Okay.
This is
12
like
piercing
this is kind of
damage.
like a reaction shot. You
Yeah,
watch as the
I want to put it
bullet
through her
lands
calf. just
right
so I
into
can-
her like Achilles tendon. You hear her start limping now, like thump limp, thump limp.
Get her!
thump, limp.
how far did she get away from me specifically?
Maybe 15 feet.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like you guys are at like the base of a landing, and she just went up the stairs.
Can I still see her or not?
She's gone upstairs.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked that.
just start
What do you guys want to
nudging
do?
the ship. Just go.
What do you guys want to do?
Ah!
Okay, so. who else
Did you
is-
wait? Hang on. Did you say there was 2 other Drow in here? Have they reacted yet?
Yeah, they're just sitting. They're just kind of like looking.
Do you know how to sail? In Drow.
Just slap one.
Wait a
In
minute.
Drow's not a language.
Undercommon.
They both just look at you and go,
Slap them both. You're working for us.
Yeah, I go up, I slap them, and I slap the other one. You're working for us now. We're
they just
taking
kind
the
of
ship.
cower into the bunks.
We're taking-
Well, are they
You
crew
stay-
or are they slaves or what's their deal?
Doesn't
Both.
matter.
Yes.
Little column A, little column B.
Yes.
All right,
So
we
from out on
we
the
start
deck,
back.
you can't see her climb. You can't see her up on top of the stairs.
We're not on the
It's
deck.
like, it's like a
We're on
trap
the-
door kind of thing.
Go. We gotta get out. We gotta get out and fight this.
Does
Yeah,
the
we
ship
start-
Her footsteps above you.
does the
Yes.
ship have any light sources of its own?
There's like lanterns. Like
I want to
candlelight
cast light on my pendant in the color of those lanterns.
Okay.
Okay. Backing out of the room, close the door with the 2 Drow in it, and I don't know, maybe.
So everybody goes up and you slam the trap door down.
Yeah, slam that down so we don't have to deal with that. I fired a crossbow. Down.
Now,
okay.
do you guys want me to use a flashbang?
No, not yet.
We'll
Not
see.
yet.
How many Drow?
We'll see.
Right. Can we see the
They're
Drow
four-
that ran
they're
away
four-
from us?
She's still. So you guys run up.
She's just like limping with a crossbow bolt in her ankle, and just like trying
guys
to get
run
there
up,
with bleeding out of her
and
neck.
You see her slam the captain's quarters door behind her.
Ben, can I nudge the door?
You can certainly try.
We're taking the ship by force. Let's take this.
Let's do it. Enter with a bang.
Nudge!
What's the ship made out of?
Wood.
Wood.
Where did it come from?
There are numerous forests down here that have like fungaloid trees, and they've been using that.
So it's fungus wood.
yeah.
Ben, did I take down the door?
With a 19, you slam nudge into the door, and it just.
I need to start a
splinters
Twitter
into
account for
pieces.
Tyburn.
You're gonna start nitpicking the D&D game like you nitpick Star Trek Discovery.
Oh,
Oh, man.
I should create an Artlocks Twitter account. That'd be great.
Ben,
Can I-
a not professional writer, Ben does a far better job creating storylines than professional writers for.
I was about to say because in my other D&D game, they're in a similar location in Underdark. There's this huge forest with what the hell myconoids in them, intelligent mushrooms, and the Duergar have been like killing the myconoids and drying them out and using them for firewood.
Oh my god! That's so cute, though.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
so we broke down the captain's door.
I had thought about that.
Okay,
thought about that.
we've broken down the
But- so
door.
you blast-
Can we see her
blast
in
the
front
door
of
down.
us? Is
Yeah, what do we
she's
see when the
she's
door's
like
down?
elbow deep in a chest.
I
You gotta shoot her.
want. Oh yeah, I want to shoot her.
Where the fuck is the rest of the enemy crew?
If we
There's
kill
another
her,
lady.
we might just control them.
Yeah. For as long, because I don't, my disguise doesn't run out. So as long as I don't get wet.
You watch as she reaches down into it, grabs a potion bottles, unstoppers it. Artlocks, you take,
Ben, I
Shoot.
run at her.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
take your shot, Artlocks. That misses.
Ben, at the same time, I'm running at her when I saw her going in the chest.
Does the second shot hit?
Nope.
Damn it! Ting ting.
Ben.
She's got good armor.
Ben, I go to hit her
Oh
with
god!
Uh, you busted down the door, so that's gonna happen in a second. Anybody else doing anything?
Bring up my crossbow
I
bolt
would
again.
I'll shoot at her with my longbow.
Aoth said after me. To be fair.
Aoth,
Aoth, what are you
go
doing?
ahead.
I would like to shoot her,
Shoot.
but after I mark it with my planar warrior thingy.
Yep.
So like everyone stood behind me when I
Misses,
took down
misses.
the door. I had to shoot it in.
Oh!
Oh.
You twang the
Alright,
string.
so Felicia and me are also gonna shoot, right?
Hang
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna hit it.
What we declared?
Unfortunately, I have to go soon.
In. Oh yeah, it is almost time to go. But so you want to pop? We'll wrap this up soon in a minute. It's a double wide door. Two people standing in the doorway. I say one person can thread the needle here.
Felicia. I trust her +1 crossbow more than I trust
Okay.
standard longbow.
All right. 23 versus it.
That's gonna hit.
10 piercing.
Okay. So you watch as the arrow flies between Artlock's and Aos'
You
head and
bet
kind
it's a
of
bolt.
bolt. Fuck you. It's a stick. It's a flying stick. The dowel,
You're not wrong.
the sharpened dowel, flies between you guys, tickling your ears as it passes, and it just slams right into her neck. And you watch as she drops the potion bottle down to the ground and grabs onto the arrow, and you see her just sitting there like gasping for breath, and this blood's like.
Is she
She's-
bloody?
She dead.
She bleeding out.
Good.
She bleeding out on the ground. She good as dead.
We'll just walk out there and say this is your ship now and come.
The blood on my hands from the dagger kill. It's just,
Yeah.
I've got a crossbow and I've got a bloody dagger.
Potion
Just-
bottle kind of falls out of her hand and just splashes across the ground.
Yeah, it's a health potion, I'm assuming.
What did you want to check?
I
Well,
wouldn't know.
do you wanna? Can we take over the crew first?
Yeah,
Do
let's
whatever
take
you
over.
fucking want.
Let's try and take over the crew. Let's go.
Do you know what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I'm gonna quote that movie.
You work for us now, or I'll cast daylight.
I'm the
I am the
captain now.
captain now.
Look at me, I'm the captain now. Look at me.
Wait, was that the like Somalia one?
Yeah.
There's a Somali pirate.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now.
So you walk out like
You all work for me.
Take you go over to her and just smear your hands with her blood a little bit.
No, I already cut her throat
Yeah.
with the
Squirt a
dagger.
little
Yeah, I
arterial
got it on my
spray there.
hands.
So you walk out to the crew. What do you say?
I'm the captain now.
All of you, this is my ship. This is my ship now. You all work for me.
Persuasion check with advantage.
25. I realize now, this is probably the last time I'll be able to speak under commons.
No, I can just give you the spell again.
Or
Oh,
you can-
good.
I can just tell you what to say.
You watch
That's
as
true.
the three on the deck and the one behind you like look back and forth, like pointing at one of them and then like screaming at the other one, and you watch the three on the deck just kind of like stand there frozen, just like not moving, and then you hear a little sploosh off the back of the ship.
Did the person controlling
Escapes.
the wheel just jump overboard?
No.
I'm gonna go up and take the helm.
Hey,
You're going like 10 knots, so you grab onto it, and
Remember,
like the ship just keeps...
guys, that guy could warn other people what we just done.
We're not going where we're supposed to be going, though. We're just going to another shore.
Yeah, I
we're
know,
just
but
taking-
he could warn someone that there is someone who's taking a ship, and they could start looking for a ship, and it might worry them, and they might up defenses possibly.
Well, hopefully we don't have to go back that way.
It's
so.
freezing cold water. Let's just hope he dies.
Hypothermia! Yes!
Oh, unless like someone can quickly shoot him in the
Oh,
heel. Really
can I
slow.
also get my gold bag back from her
Yeah, I was about to say I was going to be next to her, so I was going to go look through her and get the money back and give it to you.
and get my 2,800 gold pieces?
Ben,
2,803 gold
Ben,
pieces.
Can I search her body? Is there anything else on her apart from the gold, or is it just the gold?
Okay, Perry, inspection check.
Inspection check. You mean
Investigation.
Investigation, yeah.
I was like, I couldn't see an inspection. I was like,
Hang on 1 second. Penny's barking. There might be some...
I found a penny.
Well, hey, we're pirates now. We own a ship.
I already own a ship.
Wait, can we sail the ship out of the
well,
underground?
now you're
Just sing a pirate ditty in Celestial.
Now you're an
already-
admiral because you own more than one ship.
I have a fleet. I'm both a count
Yeah.
and an admiral.
Sorry,
It just
guys.
doesn't-
All right, so
I
Perry,
probably therefore would own the most ships out of anyone in like that kingdom up there because no one owns a port.
Yeah. So Perry, you find a hefty sack of coins. There's lots of personal items. She's carrying 2 swords and wearing some nice leathers.
I'm gonna. Is it my gold bag? Is it my gold pouch?
No, I'll just
Captain's ledger.
I'll pass it back to Felicia, the bag.
I kind of check it. Is Zelda there?
Yeah.
Checking it. Okay, good. All right, I put it back on my belt. It's very heavy.
Is she wearing a loincloth, Ben?
How the fuck heavy does that? Do you want to disrobe her?
It's fairly heavy. I don't wear it all on
takes,
my. I wear it,
it takes
also
10
some
minutes
in
to
my
doff
backpack.
armor, so you want to take 10 minutes stripping a corpse?
We got time. I mean,
Ben, can we check the chest now?
That
I think
bag
what,
of coins,
I think what we
FYI,
should do.
weighs
it's
56 pounds.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. We should probably end it here, though.
Yeah,
at the
because
end.
Chris has got to go. So
Yeah,
that's
sorry
a good
about
idea.
that.
No, it's
It's fine.
okay. So,
It's a good ending.
little epilogue here. Perry, you grab the sack of coins, hand it over to Felicia. Felicia, you're just like, and they're like, okay, hook it onto your belt, and you immediately see Felicia regain her awkward gait.
Ben, wait. I did not. You cut out for me just as you went. You said parry, and then you cut out. So I didn't hear anything.
Did anybody else hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all did.
Okay, you gave the buddy back to her.
Yeah.
Felicia, you gratefully accept it, and then you smell something.
Oh,
It's like
they're
smoke.
burning-
That was me.
they're burning the ship down.
Smells like smoke. Smells like smoke. You look down at her corpse. The potion bottle is spilled out onto the floor, and you can see that it, where it's touched the wooden floorboards, ignited. And that's where we'll leave it here.
It's a magical
Why
fire
didn't no one
potion.
check the poster?
Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this week of the Tales of Borkvard Godslayer. Woo! Booming sound effects. We'll be back as normal in 2 weeks' time with more of this because next week is Starfinder Into the Void.
Fun stuff.
Just
Yeah.
got attacked by zombies in the last session.
Yes, we. So
Dead space.
So find out what happens to the ship that we've just taken to cross this lake, giant river body thing in 2 weeks' time. Thank you to Godbrick, Ben over there, Benjamin Magnus Games, for coming up with the story as normal for this week, and thank you for the rest of these guys for joining me. We'll be back next time. Bye bye.